Why are you so nervous for?
All right.
Are we live?
Yeah.
I think we're live, right?
Yes. Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on, bro?
Hold on, bro. All right, this is better. This is better.
Yo, Larry freaking out about the stage for no reason, yo.
I'm not freaking out.
Yes, you are, bro.
All right.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're live.
All right. Hello and welcome to Davy's Dark Tournament, the show where we get you all to hop into our Discord's voice channel and debate hypothetical matchups in the One Piece verse. You know the vibes, who you got, what diff, and why. My name is Seb.
My name is Larry.
And this is that One Piece talk. Yo, that was the best intro I've done so far, bro.
You just ruined it.
It was clean.
It was clean
It
before
was
you ruined it.
super clean. You know what I'm saying? It was super clean. But yo, I'm excited. I know we normally go live on Wednesdays for the DDT, but we are here on a Thursday. What the hell was I doing yesterday? I was busy yesterday. That stuff going on. But we're here. I'm excited for some of the matchups that we have going today. Some very highly anticipated ones. And because y'all broke our algorithm last week with the amount of attendees we had in the DDT, we had to switch it up. We got a lot of references and a lot of requests to do a grand stage, for Discord instead of the regular voice channel. So we switched it up. This way we can have as many attendees as we can possibly have for these Davy's Dark tournaments going forward. It's super awesome. For those of y'all in the entrance to the den, please join us in the grand stage to join the debate. I'm excited. We have some very interesting matchups to discuss today, Larry. You were talking about a little bit of them earlier today. I don't know if
Yeah. Listen. These fights today are gonna be fire. I think that I think all three of these fights are like really, really good. They're very, very interesting too. I'm very excited to see what happens with these.
See, ever since you said the whole KOL thing, every time I look to the left, I see it now.
Yo, you look like Cole, bro. You look like Cole, bro.
I still don't think so, bro.
Yo, bro, you look like Cole, bro.
I still don't think so. But all right, for those of you who are new to join the conversation, all you gotta do is click the link in the description below and join the grand stage. That is our voice channel in the Discord. We ask that you remain muted, although you will be remaining muted in the audience, and no cursing once you are on stream.
You look like Cole, bro. You look like Cole right now, bro.
Yo, I hate you.
You gotta be out.
I hate
knocking,
you, bro. I hate
you look
you,
like
bro.
Cole, bro.
I hate you,
Yo, I'm
bro.
messing with him, bro.
I gotta get my context
you look
back,
Cole,
bro. I gotta put my context
You got the glasses on and everything.
I gotta get my
bro.
context
Yo, we got
back.
Cole in the building, bro.
Oh, man.
Yo,
All right.
crazy.
Anyway, no cursing. This is a family-friendly stream. We will also be crowning a MVP of the DDT like we do every week. At the end of the show, we will post a link to a survey that allows you all to vote on who you thought made the best arguments this go-round. The winner will receive the title of MVP of the DDT in the Discord for a week. Shout out to me, who won last week. I can't believe I won. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yo. I was shocked. It was my birthday week. I took nothing but W's all week. I won our alcohol Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Larry could say it was fraudulent. I took the dub fair and square. All right,
Bro.
It's true.
Bro.
It's true.
It was a rig.
It was not rigged.
All right.
You lost tug of war, bro. Get your gains up. All right?
Yep.
I'm big for a reason.
Big Cole.
Oh, man. But yeah, y'all can win MVP of DDT. Please do not vote for yourself in the voting. That's pretty lame. I didn't do that. I still won. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that. Larry swears he's gonna win this week. I don't see it.
Yo, I'm winning, bro.
I don't see it.
Yo,
Nell's not even fighting this week.
Yo,
I'm
it don't
shocked.
matter. Yo, we got Chestnut in the building.
Chestnut's here?
She here.
Yo.
Listen, I gotta keep my title. She can't win, bro.
If Chestnut
Everybody always goes with Chestnut, and she's so convincing. It's over with, bro.
if Chestnut
not
wins
happening this
MVP,
episode.
you're gonna take the biggest L, bro. You know that, right?
At least I lose to her, alright? And not Traverse.
I didn't lose to Traverse.
Alright? Because he in here too.
Traverse can leave, bro. I already know that. Right. Finally, before oh yeah. With that said, we damn, I keep forgetting where I'm at. I need to like update my script here. Each debater will get 2 minutes to present their argument as to who they believe will win each match. We are looking to keep rebuttals to a minimum, guys. You know, so everybody will have a small window to speak their stance. For those that are trying to keep rebuttals going, we're trying to keep them to a minimum. Be respectful of everybody's time, and we're gonna collect each votes from everybody each round. So, you know.
Yo, can you say Sabo and a few good men?
Sabo and a few.
Alright.
Oh my God,
I'm ruining
bro.
the stream, clearly.
Bro,
Clearly.
the towel making me hot, bro. I don't know how he wears this. Anyway.
Yo, cause he be hot, so he be
sweating.
He be wiping it off, bro.
Finally, before we get started, we have one last request. As always, do not spoil anything. We know debates can get heated, and new chapter leaks might, you know, with info might sway or help your debate to your side. We do not care. Any spoiling in the YouTube chat, inside the Discord, inside any voice channel whatsoever, or any channel outside of our spoiler channel will result in an instant ban. Zero tolerance policy for spoilers. You have been warned. Mods, do your thing. Now, without further ado, let's drag some knuckleheads up in here, man. I know it's a little different this go around. We're gonna have to essentially, I think it gives me,
so whoever raises their hand gets to speak.
So how the audience works is if you raise your hand, or if I invite you to speak, I can drag you up.
Okay.
So essentially right now we have Izzy 1212, or yeah 12121, and Al Yadin. So we're starting to grab some more people. So yeah, guys, request to speak. We can drag you guys up, and we're gonna be speaking to you guys in order. So I'll give it a couple minutes for you guys to load in. We're starting to get a few people loading in. This is a lot of fun. But before that, we did get a $5.
Chris, bro.
Yo, Chris, mute your mic, bro. What you doing, bro? I'm sending Chris to the audience, bro. What he doing, bro? What is he doing? Crazy. What's up, Stroud? What's up, Chris? What's up, Nick? They stayed muted out of respect, unlike Chris, bro.
Yeah, say what's up to the mods, man.
What's going on?
Doing, man?
But yeah, we did get a $5 super chat from our guy, Celestial Donkey. It says #Buggy Gang. Y'all already knew that one was coming. Thank you so
CD.
much, CD. Much love, bro.
Gracias.
Yeah. Oh man, this is a little tricky, bro. I'm trying
This is awesome.
to make it work.
All right, let's do this.
All right. So should we bring in like groups of like 5, or just bring in everybody who's on here?
Up to you, bro.
Oh.
Talk to the mods. They probably know. They have great suggestions.
Was that 10?
You want to do 10?
10 at a time?
Stroud says 10.
We have 7 so far.
Raise your hand if you want to be first.
Yeah. First comes
What
first
are y'all
serve,
doing?
y'all.
First come, first serve. Come on.
Make sure to request to speak.
We only got
guys.
8 hands. We got 2 more spots. Raise your hand.
It would be
There you
Y'all,
go.
Chester.
y'all figure it out. Y'all smart.
All right, hold on though. We gotta change everything else, Cole.
Don't call me Cole, bro. I'm taking the towel off, bro. Hot ass towel. Oh man.
You look good.
Oh man, dude, this light is like reflecting bad hard on my glasses,
Yeah,
bro.
shouldn't be blind, bro.
Shouldn't be blind.
Make sure to accept the request to speak. By the way, guys. That way you'll actually get pulled up to the stage so you can talk.
Yo, what did you take off?
I didn't take off anything, bro. I haven't touched anything. Larry trying to blame me for things.
All right, we're ready. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, I think the mods accepted it. I think. Yeah,
Are they in
these
here?
guys are here. Yeah. Also, thank you, Tiny Guy, for becoming a member for 2 months straight. Would join, but I'm at work. Happy later birthday, Sev. Isn't
Thank
it
you.
belated?
Hey man, it's later birthday now. You feel me?
Tiny ignorance.
Thank you, Tiny. Is that everybody, or is that the 10? I think that's it. I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, I can't hear them either.
Yeah.
We're just not speaking.
Oh.
We didn't speak. We always know not to speak.
We were speaking. We were waiting.
Yo, you know what?
Yo, I legit thought something happened.
Yo, you know what it is? You get that like group from the entrance. I was waiting for that. It
Yeah.
never came. But all right. All right, welcome to the DDT, y'all. Hope y'all are having an awesome Thursday. I don't know. I'm still messing with this thing. It's fun. It's different, like Larry said. But all right, we have 10. What's up, Lookie? What's up, Q? What up, Chestnut? Toby, Al, Key, Strad, Chris with the silky. You was talking earlier. Chris, what's good with you? And old man Chris. Welcome, welcome. We have our first matchup. It is going to be Baron Tamago Tamago?
It's Tamago.
It's definitely Tamago versus Kurozumi
You got
Kanjuro.
his name.
Who you got? What diff and why? And we'll start with Lookie. What's going on, Lookie?
Looky, in between the lines podcast. In between the line.
In between the lines of anime. Yo, how's it going, Larry, bro? How you
Hey,
doing?
what's
How you
up,
doing,
man? Good to see you again.
Good, I'm good. I love seeing you, bro. I haven't put out the episode yet, but I'm still editing it. I got other stuff to do.
It's okay. Good to see you.
So I'm actually so sorry. I actually don't fully know how the DDT works. I know I'm just supposed to argue for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you choose whoever you believe will win. You have 2 minutes to debate your point.
So it was Kurozumi who, sorry?
Kurozumi Kanjuro versus Baron Tamago.
Okay, I'll take Kanjuro for sure.
Kanjuro?
Yeah.
All right.
No question. Kanjuro.
You got to give a why, man. Who you got, what diff, and why, Lookie?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was waiting for my matchup. I'm so sorry. All right, so Kurozumi for sure, because he's a part of he was one of the swordsmen in Wano, and simply being from Wano as a swordsman must mean you got some level of strength, some type of feats. Although not to our caste, like the Straw Hats, but to the rest of the world, you're definitely considered strong and will diff whoever the other guy is. I don't even know.
The other guy is the chicken man from Big Mom's crew.
He's the one with the teapot.
The teapot,
Yeah. See what I mean? Tamago, yeah, exactly. Eggman.
I get the joke.
Eggman. Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate the take, Lookie. It's great to have you here, man. Seriously.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
All right. We will move on to my girl who's eating. What are you eating, Chestnut?
I'm eating sweet buns filled with custard.
From where? I went to Paris Baguette for the first time in my life yesterday. It was amazing.
Yo, that does sound good. This is from the Asian market, so they're little Japanese sweet buns.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry.
Flavor.
What up, Miss Tanuki? I haven't seen you for a long time.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. We do a podcast every week on the new One Piece chapter, guys. Make sure you smash that like button.
Thank you.
Love you, Seb.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna be completely honest. So, Tamago's fight was not that impressive. It's so Pedro is a very cool character, but there was nothing very impressive about that fight except for his durability. But Kanjuro has that same durability, right? Because we've seen him come back multiple times. He also can make things that he can make things that can become sentient itself. And he was able to face off against the Akaza. I guess they're 6 now, right?
Yeah.
the Akaza's kind of standing. But he was able to face off against them, and they were doing pretty big damage. In their fights, and they were actually able to hurt Kaido at some point. So, I think I'm gonna go with the trader himself, Kanjuro. Yeah. He just has better feats.
All right. What's the diff?
I think I'll go mid diff, just because of the endurance of Tamago that we saw in the Pedro fight. But yeah, it's not gonna be super hard for Kanjuro, so I'll go mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Chestnut. Before we move on, we did get another $10 super chat from Muhammad Lear. It says, yo guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Also, Seb, let's be honest, you don't always take W's, you take L's the majority of the time. Example, Bumbeard. Also, Toby, I didn't see you in the grand stage. Shots fired.
Yeah.
From Muhammad.
You know when
Sheesh.
when you get so much hate.
On my birthday?
And everybody's like, yo, like Larry's been kind of right for a long time. We were just hating because he doesn't say it the way we like it. And then they noticed a real bum on the squad.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. I'm pretty sure Muhammad will be in here at some point.
Mr. L himself.
Listen, I've taken no else. I've taken no else. Zero. But I appreciate the take.
I'm surprised Chestnut didn't attack us, bro.
She's waiting. She's waiting for.
I felt the claws unsheathing.
Don't. I told you guys. I said as soon as I get in here, it's on site. So as soon as y'all speak,
What
be
did I
ready.
do?
No, bro. You're not doing everything. You're not
No.
All right. We will move on. The Q skill. What's up, Q?
You know, shout out to Strahd playing a new Zelda game. I'm over here watching him play right now. This dude just came.
Listen, man.
I just been watching.
Tears of the Kingdom, bro.
I need to buy that. I need to buy that. So something that I just thought about. I was like, dang, this is a fight between two characters that technically one don't have to be near the other, and the other one can just regenerate the whole time because of their devil fruit ability. This actually is a hard fight. Larry was right. This is gonna be an interesting DDT. We got an officer on a Yonko crew, and we got a person who was able to was one of the 9 or 6 red scabbards at this point, or 7. Yeah, 7. Dang, this is just hard. I don't. Dang. I'm gonna have to go with Conjuro, but I feel like he stumped me. He stumped me. I ought to go with Conjuro, but I feel like he got to put that con symbol for at the end. Just get the W off. He gonna have to commit a little seppuku for that. You stumped me. I don't like Chicken Man because what he made my man Pedro do at the end. I'm putting that death on him, so I'm gonna go Conjuro, even though I don't like him.
All right, what's the percentage? I know you do like 60-40, 70-30.
I do. I'm gonna say 65%.
65, okay.
65%.
That sounds like high diff.
65.
All right.
I don't know what that means. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, Q. We will move on to Toby. What up, boy?
Yo, hold up. I'm gonna interrupt real quick.
Oh.
Toby thinks he's slick pulling the soda can out of the side of the picture and then putting it back like nobody would notice. I saw that, bro. Drink some water. Come
hold
on.
up.
You're running track.
Speaking of that, Cheston, I saw you drinking soda too.
She's drinking the wrong soda.
There you go.
We drink water
Oh
over
my
here.
God. I have water. It's a sip of
Pepsi
a
is
sip
bad
of
for you.
water.
Pepsi
That's
and
not-
water. That's what we doing.
Not even
Pepsi's
water,
not bad
bro.
for you, okay? Everything causes cancer. Everything can make you sick. Everything in moderation. I only drink 3 a day, okay?
3?
I got
Do
beef.
me.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
If I
That's
drink
like-
other soda, it doesn't count. So I had like a Coke today, and I'll have 3 Pepsis. That's only 3 Pepsis.
Yeah, that's like 800 calories of sugar.
Yeah, but I don't eat meals.
Phantom Ganon is judging you.
No,
I'm
it's okay. It's
judging
okay.
you.
I go to the gym. I go to the gym. It's fine.
Toby,
That's fair.
it's on you. Who you got? What diff? And why?
Well, niggas are man for exposing me, but and you supposed to be drinking Coke, not Pepsi. But let's get to the tape. I got Conjuro. He, in my opinion, he's one of the strongest scabbards. What's the dude's name? Tamago?
Yeah.
I say it right? Okay, finally.
Okay.
He was fighting Pedro. It's not very impressive. The other one was fighting. God, Lee, I'm so slow. I just woke up. The other one was fighting. Yeah, I said God, Lee. I'm gonna just keep this short, bro. This is too much right now. I got Conjuro, high diff. He has better feats against his own people, even though he was kind of like toying around. He was doing the whole scene, but he still had some impressive feats. He's smart, very smart. He golly, Conjuro high diff, bro.
He said, golly, you can't. What's good with you, bro? You alright?
I'm having like brain cramps, bro.
It's all
Like
the
I'm
soda
tired,
you be drinking.
bro.
Right. Appreciate the take, Toby. We will move on to Strahd. Actually, before we move on to Strahd, I'm sorry, Strahd. We did get a 10-month membership to Yonko status from our guy, Celestial Donkey. Thank you so much, CD. He says, hashtag Larry and Seb looking like a snack. Like together or two separate?
What? Oh, my fault. I ain't mute up.
Thank you, CD. Thank you. Look at Larry, man.
Bro, we're like a Pop-Tart right now.
A Pop-Tart?
Yeah, you're like the back.
I'm like I'm the back side of a Pop-Tart?
Yeah, and I'm the top.
I'm like a strawberry frosted Pop-Tart, and you're like
You look good.
The cinnamon one. No?
That's racist.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm like the Dunkaroos one, the cinnamon biscuits.
The Dunkaroo Pop-Tart?
No, it's not a Pop-Tart.
Oh, all right. Y'all confusing me. But all right. We will move on. So our man Strahd. Strahd, I know you busy flying towards whatever you flying towards.
It's called a blood moon, Seb.
No, man, I haven't played Zelda in 20 years, bro.
Nah. It's good, everybody. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give it to Conjuro. You know, I've got a respect for the samurai. You know, I know, you know, there's jokes about there's only 6 of them left, et cetera, et cetera. That was a good joke by Chestnut. But I think that what he can do with his brush no mi at the end of the day, he's gonna be able to pull out clones that are gonna be able to aid him in the battle, and it's gonna really make it no fight for him really at all. I'm very biased because I actually really like his fruit, but I'm gonna go with him. High diff. Conjure.
All right. Appreciate the take, Strahd. Focus up, man. Looks like you're in a cutscene right now. But all right, we'll move on. So Roanoa Silky Chris. What's going on, Chris?
Silky smooth.
Yeah, what's good? What's good? Actually, in LA right now, visiting home, so I have my child at home right now. I think a lot of people sleep on Tamago. I'll start off with that. I think on paper, I probably have Tamago stronger than Conjuro. However, I do think that Conjuro is probably one of the worst matchups for Tamago. While Baron Tamago has 300 something million bounty, I think his Belfu is very, very strong. It allows him to regenerate basically endlessly. But when I think back to his fight with Pedro, and we never technically saw Baron Tamago's strongest form, but Pedro realized that, okay, you know what, I can't beat this guy because he can keep regenerating. Let me go ahead and go on a suicide mission and bomb the yoke, because the only way to kill him is by destroying the yoke. If you don't destroy the yoke, he can regenerate. But Pedro's one person, so that was a suicide mission. But Conjuro, kind of like what Strahd alluded to, can create clones. So I think Conjuro's sword skills are helpful against Baron Tamago because he can slice him, dice him, which then reveals the yoke, and he can have copies to create bombs and destroy the yoke when it's advantageous for him. So I got Conjuro winning this medium diff, just because, like I said, I think Tamago is stronger, but it's just I think Conjuro just has a way better battle plan to deal with that. So that's my take.
All right. Appreciate the take, Chris. We'll move on to Kai. What's going on, Kai?
It's good, bro. Look, give me Conjuro. Tamago, he's kind of a devil fruit merchant. We ain't seen him use no hockey whatsoever. He can regenerate, which is cool, but Conjuro just has a lot in his bag. He can create sentient beings. That's crazy. And we've seen him use armament. He probably has Rio. I mean, I don't know if that's confirmed, but he's a scabbard, and we know they got Rio, so I would assume he does. But even if he doesn't, I feel like he's a bad matchup for him. He can create clones, and he's one of the strongest scabbards. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give the Conjuro probably mid diff.
Okay. Yo, I think I messed your name up again. It's Key or Kai?
Yeah, it's Key. It's Key. I was gonna let it slide.
My fault, bro. Nah, check me every time,
good,
bro. Check me every time.
Straight.
But all right. appreciate the take. We will move on to 𝙑𝙀𝙪. What's going on, Al? Al, you there? I don't see any green for him.
Nah. Does it work the same way where you
I'm
can, like,
not
put them down and push them back up?
sure. Mods?
If their mic is unmuted, they should be able to talk.
Yeah, there's because everybody's able to talk in here, so he probably just isn't talking.
I'm just wondering if it's the same
Or
issue
it's
that
not
we've
picking up.
had in the entrance, like in the den, where like they're talking but it's just not going through. So I'm gonna drop them to the audience.
And then just pick them back
And then
up.
just pick them back
Just
up.
bring him back, yeah.
Can y'all bring them back up for me?
You can't do it, bro?
You might have to request.
Because you have to invite to speak,
Yeah.
and then he has to jump back into speaking. Now he's on the bottom. You know what I mean? It's not the same.
Oh, you can individually invite specific people. That's fine.
Yeah, I invited him back up.
Well, I guess it's on him then, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, it
Okay.
will be.
Yeah, maybe it was AFK. It's fine. All right, we will move on to 𝗧𝗪. Oh, Al, you there? Yeah, I think it's just the mic issue again. It's just I don't know how we fix it now.
Yeah, he's unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of took me a while to figure out. I'm kind of taking on.
Al, if you
like
can
some-
hear us, just like type in the chat.
Or
This is one hurdle we didn't figure out yet.
Sometimes it's also on their end too. So if they like turn off their mic and turn it back on, or if he's on mobile or something, like if
He says he's
reloads
trying to
out of
talk
the
right
app-
He's trying to talk.
Yeah.
It's not working.
If it's not, try to do it on your end. I don't know if you have a PC or not, but if it's a phone, like get out of the app, like close it completely down, and then get back in.
He said he's trying to talk too.
yeah. I don't know.
Another L from Larry. Shake my head.
That is so rude, Chestnut.
It is Larry's fault.
So
though.
rude.
I
It is
love
totally
you,
Larry's fault.
Larry. Love you, Larry.
Chestnut's making a lot of sense today.
Yeah, this
Huh?
is the first time like I've agreed with the majority of people. This is kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah.
I think
you be
people.
wilding,
No one
bro.
has such a different answer.
Yeah, you do.
You be wilding. Al, how we looking, bro?
I'm from you, Toby.
Going once. All right. Al, I'm gonna have to move on. I guess like drop and then try to come back and see what's up with your mic. But
He was able to talk earlier when I was down below with him, so it's, I don't know what the issue is.
I'm pretty sure Chris will somehow figure it out.
Yeah. Chris, you on it? Not you, Chris. We all know I'm not talking to you.
Oh, yeah, there's like 3.
What, you talking about me?
We all
I'll try to figure it
know
out.
we're not talking to that, Chris.
Yo, Seb, we are in the same boat. But that's what happened earlier. I was trying to wave, but then for whatever reason, I added myself to the.
Terrible. All right,
So
we'll
whatever's
move on
main
to
stage.
𝗧𝗪. Jay, what's going on, bro?
Yeah, you know, it's been a minute since I've been here. You know, the Kings returned. Oh my gosh.
I don't think 𝗧𝗪 is even here. Last time 𝗧𝗪 was here, we didn't even have MVPs, bro. That's how long
Nah.
it's been for 𝗧𝗪, bro.
So is 𝗧𝗪 like 25 now, or like what?
Yeah, I went through a little time skip.
Had a training arc.
Time was a little different in Florida.
Surely he has 3 of the 6 powers by now.
Hey, but you know, if this was any other scabbard, I probably could have said time ago. Because it's hard to put Tanjiro down. I've seen that man lose like 4 different times, and he got back up every single time. Like Tamago doesn't really have anything special to put him down that nobody else has used before. He got stabbed through the chest by Kiku, got back up. Stabbed by Kienmon, managed to squeak out another attack. I'm sure there was other moments where I'm pretty sure he got attacked by Ashura Doji too, got back up. So it's really just an endurance match between the two. But I feel like Tanjiro got the better of the endurance, you know? It's still an extreme diff fight because, like, unlike most people, I don't think that Kanjiro's even, like, top 5 in terms of, like, scabbards and strength. Because he lost to Kiku in a straight-up one-on-one fight, you know? He's just really, I don't know, he wasn't given that guy besides the little betrayal thing. So yeah, I got Kanjiro extreme diff. But that's just because Oda, you know, gave him a little plot.
All right. Appreciate the take, Javerse. I see your debating skills did not improve. No, I'm kidding. It's good to have you here, though, bro. Seriously. We miss you. All right? And stay in school. Did he just graduate?
We'll see about that.
I don't know. Javerse a grown man now, bro. He got kids. All right. Al, we gonna try again. I think I saw some green hovering around your PFP. So what's going on? See, now he muted. Actually muted.
Yeah, you gotta keep this thing flowing, bro.
Yeah, taking L's on Al. All right, we'll go to Nick. What's going on, Nick?
Yo, honestly, I was gonna try to beat the allegations against me this week and come in with some takes, but I kind of forgot, and then I forgot to listen to everybody else's takes because I was busy trying to work the stage. But I'm gonna just go off the top like usual. I can't really remember anything Baron did, so just basing off that, I gotta go with Kanjuro. I heard some takes about him being a scabbard, and people think he's strong, so I think he's strong. I'm gonna follow the pack on this one. I don't really have much knowledge on these two characters. I see Chris is upset, Toby laughing. I'm glad y'all are having fun. I'm gonna go Kanjuro high diff.
Yeah, I can't be mad at Nick when he voted for the same person y'all voted for. All right. Even if
It's
his
not,
reasoning,
it's not about who you voted for. It's
even
about
if his reasoning
you
is
voting out
trash.
vibes.
Even if
About
his
the integrity.
reasoning is trash. All right.
We need some free thinkers around here, man.
We will go
Well,
to old man Chris. What up, Chris?
Howdy there. I think it's Kanjuro mid diff. Personally, I rate Kanjuro pretty highly in the Scabbards. I think he loses only to maybe two of the other, like Denjiro and maybe Ashura Doji, and the Sulong Dukes as well. But what he did with Kazenbo and even just the Odin clone, that was like crazy stuff. I think he could, if he really wanted to, he could overwhelm people with numbers very easily. So I think it goes to Kanjuro mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, old man. Yeah, you should have heard Chris earlier today, bro. He was going off on Bleach. It was so amazing. Because, you know, I hate.
Bro, can you hear me?
Hey, Al, what's up, man? We can hear you.
Man, this is too difficult. I had to download Discord on the laptop, man.
It wouldn't let you work it on your phone?
No, I was talking and you couldn't hear me at all.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
But who you got?
But now I'm here.
What diff and why? Kanjuro versus Tamago.
Yeah, so basically both characters are equally rated for me because of their placement in their respective crews. But if you're talking hacks and abilities, so we got regeneration for Tamago and the drawing stuff for Kanjuro. And end of Wano, he showed that he can draw better, way better than he showed before. Like drawing Odin, drawing the fire creature and stuff. If he has the time to draw, Kanjuro takes it high to extreme diff. But can he still break the yoke for Tamago? Because we didn't see it get broken. Pedro speculated that he can break it if he blew himself up, but we didn't see it happening anyway. So, assuming that he can, using the fire demon that he drew, I give it to Conjuro High to extreme diff. Because of the difficulty of fighting while drawing as well. He cannot just conjure things up right away.
All right.
That's
Appreciate the take, Al. I think that's everybody from this group. So I'm going to start bringing in the people who are in order for the request to speak. So we'll start with Zero.
Hello? Hello?
See how this works.
We can hear you.
Alright, well, I guess I should just get with it.
Zero,
You might want to
I
turn your
can't hear
mic
you at
up a
all.
bit.
Oh, okay, give me a second then. Am I better now?
You're still low. Can
Yes.
y'all hear him?
I can hear him, but he's just low.
Yeah, it's just very low.
Give me a second.
How everyone doing? How everyone doing?
Ice, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? I see we got the stages today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as per your request.
It's looking pretty spiffy in here. Yeah.
It's always got the randomest PFPs, bro. What is that?
And baby hippo.
A baby
Hello, am I any louder?
Yeah, we can hear
That's
you now,
baby
Zero.
Satan right
Hello,
there.
hello. Yeah, am I good?
Yeah, welcome. I
Alright,
believe
well-
this is your first DDT. I don't believe we've had a chance to engage before.
Yes, it is. Alright, first things I would like to say is Usopp and Buggy should have been on the bracket. I just had to say that. I don't know why they're not here. They're the best characters in One Piece.
You're
Second
calling them
thing is-
mid. You're actively calling them mid by asking for them to be here. It's the mid tier.
You know, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I'd like to say I've only read 5 chapters of One Piece in 2 episodes, so I'm an expert in One Piece, obviously. I have not read farther than that or watched farther than that.
We gotta start having like prerequisites. Like,
So anyways,
Zero, you got 2
what I'm
minutes, and you've
trying-
already used 40 seconds.
look, what I'm trying to say is Tamago has more drip, so he'll obviously win. That's my point.
we got Nick 2.0 up in here, man.
I respect the hustle. He had a better point than Nick, actually.
Just saying.
Come on, bro.
My
I'm
points
not
are
doing anything
valid.
to you right now.
That literally sounds
I
like
want
Toby.
y'all to know that Zero gave as much input to his take as Nick did, and he's read 5 total chapters of the series. I just want
I'm
that
a
to
One
be
Piece
known.
genius.
Nick is a mod on our Discord, bro. How so? But I appreciate
Toby too.
the takes. I appreciate the take, Zero. Maybe catch up.
Thank you.
One Piece is actually really good. You know
I
what I'm
read
saying?
those last 5 chapters 1 year ago. I don't think I'm catching up.
Alright.
One more round of this, you might have to question the legitimacy of Nick's moderator position.
Who said that?
Bro.
I can get you out of here right now. I
It
can get you out of here right now.
Listen,
Ice,
Ice, watch out, bro.
It was Javerse, bro. It was Javerse.
Hey, you know, I'll take the hit. Yeah, it was me.
I'm playing, bro.
All right, with that, we will go to Iceman himself. What's up, Ice? Or did y'all really just boot Ice out of
What's
here?
up, everyone?
Oh, I was about to say.
Why they doing me? Hey, man, it's lonely at the top. What's the matchup though? I just hopped in.
Conjuro versus Tamago.
Oh, Conjuro wins. Tamago looks ugly. That's it. I'm out here giving Nick reasons today, man.
You said who'd you pick? Conjuro? Or the other way around?
Oh, Conjuro. I said Tanjiro. Oops. I'm thinking about Demon Slayer. I meant Conjuro.
Appreciate
I
the
thought
take.
just won that Nick. You just won that Nick for his lack of
literally
take.
not
Just
5 minutes ago,
copy
bro.
Zero
Look,
take
bro.
bar for bar.
It's
You
cool
literally
when
just
I
said
do
what
it.
you-
It's cool when I do it though.
Cool when I do
It's not cool when he does it.
Does he know? Like, does he know though?
Crazy. All right. Appreciate the take, Ice. We will go to my man Jarhead. What up, Jar?
Yo, I am on a. I know I said I'm good with time. I just literally got here 10 minutes ago. I told my girl I was like, I'm late. I gotta be there. I'm late. But
Late for the
I was kind of.
DDT is crazy.
I know, right? That's all I care about right now.
It's
That's
alright.
all I don't got a job. That's all I do.
We switched the date up on you. It's cool.
Yeah, it saved me. It saved me. I'm just gonna go with 𝐿. I'll just keep it short and sweet today. I wish I knew a little bit more about these two so I can make jokes because these guys are kind of funny looking. But to be honest, I don't know. The other guy, I don't even. I guess I gotta rewatch the show because I don't remember this guy at all. To be honest, I feel kind of bad. I mean, 𝐿. I got some love for 𝐿 because he kind of reminds me of like that goblin, but he had a dream. That goblin that had a dream. You know, he wasn't that powerful, but he got all the way to the end and he did it. You know, so. I give it to my boy 𝐿, I guess. You'll never hear me say that again. I hate that snake, but
To your boy 𝐿? That's crazy. Jar, I need a diff from you, bro. Is this the first?
You know, mid high every time, never low. Nope, never low. It's mid to high every time.
I was just checking, bro.
You won't catch me lacking on that.
I'm gonna get you to say low diff one time, bro. I'm gonna do a crazy matchup.
You know what? You know what? I'll pray to God that I can figure out a way to make it like a mid. It'll be like Luffy versus like Usopp or something, like current Luffy versus like Enies Lobby or something, Usopp, like Soga King. I'll just be like, yeah, high diff.
That low diff is coming, bro. But I appreciate the take, Jar. We will move on to Ron.
What's up, Seb?
What's going on?
I'm trying to get my thoughts together with all this blasphemy that's being said.
About who?
No, all this all these shenanigans going on. My bad. So I know a lot of people were saying they don't know a lot of things about these characters. Let me spit some facts here. So Baron Tamago, 20 years of experience from that point that he meets, or the point that we're seeing now, with the Big Mom Pirates. Okay, 𝐿 came 20 years into the future like that in a day. So remember, because of the Toki Toki fruit, he came with Kinemon and Momonosuke. So that being said, I don't think it's gonna be a super easy fight for 𝐿. 𝐿 does have an OP Devil Fruit though, and because of that, I will give it to 𝐿 Extreme Diff. But that Devil Fruit is also only as good as the user, or however they could draw, or whatever, however their artistic skills are. That being said, Baron Tamago has his 3 forms, so I still think it's gonna be 𝐿 Extreme Diff, but that's just my opinion.
All right, appreciate the take, Ron. We will move on to Sanji top 10. I believe this is our first time interacting in the DDT. What's going on, Sanji?
Yo, what up, guys?
Chilling, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm here to argue why 𝐿 is winning this pretty easily.
You need to argue, man. He's up 14-1, but go ahead.
Nah, listen. I'm gonna listen. 𝐿 is arguably the strongest of the 9 scabbards. 𝐿 killed 2 people. He fended off and angered Kawamatsu literally with one hand, then jumped off on a giant bird that he like drew instantly, perfectly. And like honestly, like and Tamago, how do you pronounce his name? Tamago?
Yeah, you good.
Tamago got his left eye ripped out by Pedro. And you know, and Tamago sold out his bro Peckham's, and I think that says a lot about him and his character and his willpower. Sounds like pretty weak willpower to me.
Bro, you
know what I mean? He's over here trick or treating for Big Mom.
Sanji,
well,
you're caping for 𝐿. You talking about character and selling people out?
Nah,
is that what we doing right now?
He did what he had to do. Though.
He did what he had to do.
He had to do that.
All right, I just wanted to check
Listen,
that. 'Cause that's crazy.
Tamago, you know what I mean? He's never really stood out to me the way 𝐿 has. Like And honestly, Conjuro could probably go toe to toe with Shanks if he just drew like a Mihawk.
And now
That's how
we're
OP his devil fruit power is.
Yeah, I might have
Now
to
we're
really
getting
start vetting
blasphemous.
people before they get in here, bro. What we talking about, bro?
What is that?
Yeah, we will have to have
I
like
don't make the
background
rules.
Like a
checks. This is
screening
getting ridiculous.
process or
Bro, I don't
something.
make the rules.
Yo, I don't mean
That's
to jump in,
Oda.
but didn't I
Talk to-
just say
talk
that
to
he's a
Oda.
goblin? He said he's got good character, and I said this man's a goblin.
Oh man, I appreciate the take, Sanji. Honestly, I do. Is that a Gantz PFP I see?
No, I'm pretty sure this is blame.
Is it? Oh, I'm tripping. All right, never mind. I was about to give you mad points for that. I was about to double your vote total up, but never mind. Yeah. But all right, we will move on to Infamous Wannabe Goat. What up, Infamous?
Hello, Seb, otherwise known as Beans on Discord.
You already know.
I know you.
Already know.
Well, for this one, just to keep it short and sweet, because a lot of people already made this same arguments before, I'm gonna go Kanjiro because correct. Drew Odin and blew up. Did he blow himself up, or he wasn't there at all when he blew up?
He
What's his face?
He wasn't there.
Oh, he wasn't there? Oh, okay. Well, he could just, I'm not sure if he could spam a bunch of drawings or if it takes much of his energy, but he could just draw a character to come to Baron Tamago, probably Pedro if he's seen him before, and then just have Pedro, Pedro was going to blow himself up anyways to defeat, what's his name, Baron Tamago. So I'm just going to go Kanjiro, and it's going to be, I'll say high diff, but that's all.
Appreciate the take, Infamous. All right, before we move on, we did get a couple super chats sitting. I did want to shout them out. We got $10 from Project Iceman. It says, "Hey Seb, just finished episode 77 of the podcast, aka Awaken Lucci, aka Salty Larry, LOL. And to Larry, I say this: if Enel comes down Admiral level, you better keep that same mindset, LOL."
Lucci, bro.
Listen, Enel is nowhere near Admiral level. For him to come down Admiral level, that's pretty similar to Lucci. Who we fight on the moon, bro?
Yeah, then I guess Usopp will be able to take on an Admiral too, bro.
Listen, I'm just saying. Are you saying Enel's not going to be Admiral?
No, he wouldn't be Admiral.
All right, just checking, bro.
Of course not.
Just check.
Who's on a moon, bro?
Just checking, bro. Anyway, thank you so much, Ice. We got another $20 super chat from Human Freak. It says, "Conjuro will be goofier than Tamago. Easy dub." I don't know if that's an easy dub for Tamago or an easy dub for Conjuro. Who are you speaking on? Freak? I think it's for Conjuro. Let me know. But all right, we will move on to, I think actually everybody went, so I got to add some more people in here.
He said.
Oh, actually, before you add some more people, a lot of people on mobile have been saying they have an issue where like it pops up on the top of their screen, like the accept button. Like they want it's so far up that you can't actually press accept.
Oh,
I had that issue too.
Yeah.
Guess we didn't work out all the kinks here.
I think he said Conjuro, by the way.
Okay.
He put a message in chat. First stream and first donation. Glad to be here. Conjuro collapse.
All right, thank you so much, Human. All right, I guess we'll just have to try to add people in and see whether or not they're able to speak.
Just go back to the entrance.
It's too many people.
This is called this. Is this called the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
grand stage.
Oh, and you can't move people up. I see.
So you can't just move them up either, like manually?
No, I've been trying to use it with Shanked. I know I accidentally just kicked you out. Sorry, buddy. I'm trying to figure out how to just move you up here, but I guess you can't.
This is Nick's fault.
Yeah, Shanked. I tried to move you
Whoa.
up, but it didn't
Whoa.
work. I didn't get.
All right, so
I've been sitting here in silence trying to figure it out.
Can we just move everybody up and have them remain muted and see what's good with the sound then?
Yeah, I was gonna say just do that.
Because that's what we'll have to
But they
probably
have to,
do.
the thing is,
They have to
can't
accept it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't accept it.
And they can't.
All right. Are y'all like adding people up who have accepted? Like I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I think they have to accept it. I'm trying to add them too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to actually accept it for it to complete.
Oh, they do.
I believe so.
So let's see if they request to speak, and then we invite to speak.
There's gotta be a
Can't
way
they
to,
just
like,
come up, or they have to
mass
accept it then too?
invite. Is there a way to mass invite or mass? I feel like
I don't think there is one.
Damn.
Hmm.
It's so funny because it looks like more people are coming in.
I know. That's the thing. We can't go back to the entrance either.
The best thing I could think about right now is like if we want to get people in, we take everybody to the entrance to the den, and you just do the groups again. You just gotta keep count until Nick figures it out magically.
Yeah, it's on Nick 100%. He's got to prove his mod worthiness right now.
He's done enough. We're just gonna do that.
Rowan Noah Chris got this one.
I'm gonna try, but this is the Icebox idea. I just want y'all to remember that.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put everybody. All right, everybody that's on YouTube right now that wants to join us, I'm gonna put everybody. I'm gonna put the mods into the den, and then Sebastian's gonna pick who comes in. Sebastian, you just remembered who went and stuff like that, right? The mods are here.
I can write it down if you guys want.
Yeah, we'll be good. So I'm gonna
I'll keep
throw
track.
everybody in.
It was going so well.
Yeah.
So well.
But I was having that same issue too, like on my phone. I couldn't accept it.
Dang.
But I'm a mod.
Same. I just what's it called? Yeah, I just put myself up there when I saw I had the accepting at the top of my screen.
Yeah.
It was so clean too. Man.
I think once we can get it figured out.
Yeah. Somehow.
It seems we might have to make the announcement that you might need a computer to join the stage in that way. Which,
Yeah.
I think that because I'm gonna be honest, I do it in my Discord for events sometimes, and nobody's ever said they had an issue accepting. So like I use this stage as well, and it's never been like an issue with mobile. So I don't know why it's an issue in here.
Could it be something with permissions within just the Discord itself somehow?
That's what I was
Maybe.
thinking. Maybe there's
Maybe.
something
All
with
right. Hold
permission.
on.
This is so weird, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris, I'm gonna make like
Let's
a
take the computer.
little like locked one and see if like since me and you are on mobile, see if like you get that same issue again when I make a separate one.
If you go down to the Brethren Court, there's a TOPT Grand Stage down where we first started messing with this. You can use that if that's what you need.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go down to that then.
The TOPT Grand Stage. I'm pretty sure that's the one I accidentally sent Shanked to like the Shadow Realm.
Terrible. All right. I mean, I guess once we have everybody in the then
Me or did Chris freeze?
which
Yeah,
Chris?
he's
Yeah, he's
frozen.
frozen.
Silky, yeah.
Yeah, he was tripping. His phone was tripping.
No, I'm not frozen.
His screen is messed
His
up.
screen is messed up then.
Yeah.
My screen is messed up.
There
Right
you
now?
are. There you go.
There you go. You're good now.
Oh no.
Or you like alt tabbed on something or something. Doesn't
Yeah, I
doesn't
guess
it look
when
like I'm playing Zelda on my Xbox? Isn't that confusing?
It's so confusing. Oh my god, Strahd.
Like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god. That's crazy, girl.
Seriously, pay attention to me. Look what I have created. Man, I watched 300 today when I was on my lunch break. I forgot how good that movie was.
Must be an old head movie.
Yo.
Heard of it.
It's not that old.
All the people I know once.
Yo, Seb.
Yeah. Yo.
We figured it out.
Y'all figured it out?
Yeah.
Oh, bet.
Are you sure? Did you use like your non-modded like?
Yeah, the problem was there were too many speakers, and for some reason that makes the interface bugged. So we're just gonna leave your account in the speaker section, and then when you invite people, it works perfectly fine. So all us mods, we got to stay in the audience.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. So yeah, we can go back.
Okay, that's weird, but all right. But won't it be the same problem if I have like if I just bring all those other speakers up? Like, isn't it?
Nah, because you can kick them out first.
Mm-hmm. So we
And
have to
then
do one speaker at a time, kind of thing, or whatever.
Nah. You can bring in a whole group, but then kick out that whole group before you bring in the next.
So you gotta remember who
You got me?
So you have to remember who went, and it'll be in order based off who raised their hand or whatever.
Yeah,
But how does that work with the unclickable like link thing though? Like the accepting the invite. I feel like it's the same
It's
problem.
just the amount of speakers at once. It's weird.
Okay.
Well, just quick question. What if you just add everybody in? Does that fix the issue entirely?
Probably not, because if like 12 people are in there, nobody else will be able to get in if they're on mobile.
Okay.
Okay, so then it just has to be like 10 people at a time then.
They can hear the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries. I bet.
All right. So what are we doing? We doing Dan and Nakama? Or are we doing the stage?
I mean, bring yourself down if you want to do it. You're gonna have to go to the grand stage.
Mm-hmm.
Turn. So, give me. Or you're not up top. Speak on stage. Alright. Okay, so you go. Alright. So just go with
Go with these 5 for now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, y'all. Sorry about that. Just working out some of the bugs with this new stage situation. Hopefully y'all can hear me and y'all will be able to speak to us. We do have a few that we're sitting and waiting, so we're going to get to them now. We'll go with Wandon first because he's the first name that I see on screen. What up, Wandon?
Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, it's crazy. As soon as y'all left, we clicked the accept button and got in.
Yeah, they said it was the number of speakers. We had too many speakers, so we'll try to limit it to like 5 per, something like that. So it's on you. Who you got? What diff and why? It's still Tamago versus Kanjuro.
Yeah, I definitely got Egg Boy on this one. Like being a little downplayed. To me, I know Kanjuro's like probably like the strongest scabber, but I feel like he would have to go against base Tamago first, and then like 3 other forms on top after that one, and then not knowing if it like the cycle will restart again back to the original form type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm definitely I'll give him high to extreme, but I'm going Tamago. And real quick, Larry, I was listening to Zach's stream and I heard you say Kid was phenomenal, bro. I clipped it and now it's my ringtone, bro. I'll never forget it.
Yo, send me that, bro. What? This happened?
Yeah, I said that Kid is a phenomenal guy. I just said that I just don't give him the credit that everybody else gives.
Whose stream was you on?
I was on MD King.
Okay. I didn't know this happened at all. Thank you for that one. I need the
I've
visual.
said the same thing I've said a million times.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Thank you, Wanda. But I
Yes, sir.
appreciate the take. Somebody voted for Tamago, so shout out to you. It was getting embarrassing over here, bro. But we will go to Afro Corey.
Sorry about that. I believe in my opinion, it's going to be Conjuro, mid diff, because he's shown that he has good, more than proficient skill with his devil fruit, as in with his drawing and being able to summon a paint storm that was able to pierce all of the boats and all of the boats for the raids and the anime. I don't know if that was in the manga. So with the feats that we've seen with Tomoko, I don't think we've seen any feats that shown that Tomoko is able to actually land a critical blow that would defeat Conjuro, since Conjuro is able to withstand attacks from multiple different people, such as like his peers and everything like that. So Conjuro mid-diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Afro. We will move on to J. Cole. What up, Cole?
What up, man? I think I got Conjurer on this one. I wanted to make an argument for other bull, but I don't got one. Let's say mid to high diff, just because I think he has. He's sort of in the realm that's closer to, I guess, Luffy in the sense that, like, low key, his power can be broken if you thought about it. But you know, I guess he needs a bigger brush or something. But the reality is he could create a lot more than I think people put him out to be. So I think Loki, if it was with a different kind of minded person, his power could be very broken. So I think in comparison of powers to powers, Tamago, I think, has better fighting capabilities, to be honest with you. But I think just devil fruit wise, Conjuro has it. That's why.
All right. Appreciate the take, Cole. We will move on to my guy Shankton. What up, Shankton? And I know it's been a rough week, bro. I know it has, but it gets better. That's what they tell me to tell people.
Except some pains are too deep.
Some pains are too deep. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Nah, it's all good. Denver gonna win. Anyway, I'm gonna speak on something real quick. It's not even a big power scaling argument. Gotta give one to my guy Baron Tamago. There is an injustice happening on this podcast right now. We are not bringing up the fact that Conjuro, not bringing it up enough, is a rat. He is an absolute rat, nit, absolutely the least loyal H out here. So, here's the thing. I am not giving this guy a W after, you know, in the movies and TV shows, when the cops are trying to get somebody to flip and they give him McDonald's in the interrogation room. Conjuro asked for the McDonald's. They didn't have to offer. So that's my thing. That's my whole spiel. This man is a rat. He's a snitch. We know what happens to snitches. Vote Tamago.
Oh man, we scaling folks based on whether they folded on the team or not. Alright. Technically, he stayed loyal to his bloodline. If you want to be even more specific, shanked him. But I appreciate the take. We did get a $5 super chat from Project Iceman. It says, "Hey Seb and Larry, when's the next cosplay coming up? Lawrence is Dofi and Lionel is Corazon would be interesting. Thoughts?" I love it. I love it. Lionel gotta have to paint his face. You know what I'm saying? Lawrence could just continue to wear his sunglasses.
That would be cool.
I think that would be cool. Lawrence, yeah, I'm not gonna want to see Lawrence's chest, bro. He's got some really wild battle scars. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really good, actually.
Yeah. Do you think they would do it?
Yeah.
I think they would.
Yeah, they like both of those characters.
Yeah. Corazon was also a snitch, though. So, yeah, I want to come at Conjuro. Come at that guy. All right? Come at Corazon. I don't care. I don't care.
Corazon getting stitches, too. Corazon getting stitches, too.
Just making sure you keep that same energy. shanked him. But all right, y'all, we gotta get another group in here. Getting a lot of audience members, so thank you so much. All right, I don't know who's dropping and putting people in, but I appreciate it.
Mods for sure.
Yeah.
We have the best mods, bro.
All right, welcome, y'all. Hope y'all are enjoying the new format of the DDT. Diamond, Lean, Chill, what's going on? We can get probably 1 or 2 more people in here before it'll start acting wanky. Just trying to give everybody a chance to speak. Seeing some new PFPs in the audience, so interesting to hear what they got to say. All right, we'll continue. Diamond, it's on you. It's still Tamago versus 𝐿. Who you got, what diff, and why?
Yo, what's good? I feel like 𝐿's gonna win just based off the votes, but I'll also give it to 𝐿 because if you think about it, with his fruit, he could summon 𝑑oodlebob from SpongeBob, and y'all know how OP 𝑑oodlebob was during that episode.
Me no. Yo,
like if you think about it, like he pretty much has Toon Force, so it's like he drew another Luffy. You know what I mean?
Yo, y'all gotta stop giving 𝐿 these like broken drawings. Right? His Odin wasn't Odin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got its ear cut.
That's true. That's
it got wiped
true.
pretty easily. He can't just draw Mihawk. I heard earlier. He can't just draw Luffy like you just said and break the verse.
Yeah, but I say like mid diff just because I feel like 𝐿, like he did like journey with Odin and the other samurai, and I think like all of them know Ryo, and I feel like that'll really mess up like anyone in a fight, no matter who, as long as they're similar power levels. So yeah, 𝐿, I say high diff out of respect to the Baron, you know.
Okay. Appreciate the take, Diamond. We will move on to Lean. What's going on, Lean?
Yo, what's going on? Hello?
What up?
Yeah, I kind of got I got 𝐿 a high diff. Most of the things Diamond already said. We didn't really get enough takes from Tamago when he was fighting. And yeah, I think there isn't really much to say. I think 𝐿 wins high diff. But yeah, thank you.
All right. Appreciate the take, Lean. Is this your first DDT? I'm trying to remember. I know we've engaged in the Discord before. I don't know if you've made the DDT before.
No, this is my first time.
Welcome, man. Appreciate you being here.
Yep, any day.
All right. We will move on to Just Chill. What's going on, Chill?
How you doing, y'all?
What up, bro?
Yeah. So basically, for this fight, I got 𝐿. You know, the Wano Samurai be broken, and I don't think Eggman could compete. He struggled against what's his name, cat dude from Whole Cake Island.
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro. Yes, sorry, that's very disrespectful that I forgot his name, but yeah, he struggled against Pedro, and I don't think Pedro is stronger than any of Odin's subordinates from Wano. So 𝐿 got that. You know, his devil fruit is better. You know what I'm saying? And he's more sneaky, as you can see. He's the biggest snitch in the entire One Piece story, except Shanks. You know, Shanks is coming soon. But yeah, to see the score on the YouTube, it's 22-3 right now. So I don't know why we still even discussing this.
Yo,
So,
technically,
give
there's
me
enough people in the audience that could sway this vote. Actually, a lot of them won already. Maybe not. But
I doubt it. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I do want to say, �Рocinante is an equally large snitch. All right? At the minimum, 𝐿 was holding it down for his bloodline. Corazon snaked his own brother, man. That's all I'm saying.
And Shanks is coming up next.
Right. Appreciate that. Just chill. We'll get another group in here But so mods, do you think? I don't know. It's hard to keep up with the chat as well. Zero went already. Get Zero out of here. He don't even read One Piece. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw this back, bro.
How, bro?
Eventually. Well, next match, let's just throw this whole grand stage thing away.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go straight into the other joint.
The
And then
problem
you're
is
just
they
gonna have
can't even sit there either. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're gonna take the largest group you have, put them into the den, and then let everybody
Okay.
else just be in the entrance, and
Right.
then you just replace them.
Okay.
Because at this point, like, this has no flow.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Larry, you might have to just switch right now.
Switch
Yeah.
right now? Yeah, we gotta switch right
Yeah.
now, bro.
Alright.
Alright, everybody, we're gonna switch to the entrance to the den. Everybody just join the entrance to the den right now.
Hello.
Hold on, Q. Switch to the entrance to the den, bro. Alright.
Yeah, I feel like it was good in theory. It's just not working in practice right now.
Yeah.
Gotta be tinkered
Alright.
with.
Neither did my dad at first.
Oh my god.
What?
Bro, I hate this computer.
What guys joined in? What happened?
Alright.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't think
Alright, this is
Discord
what we're
really
gonna
tested
do.
out that grand stage feature.
So everybody that's in the entrance to the den, amazing. Love you all. Now, who didn't go, Seb? When you remember?
Ironside.
Ironside's in.
Poncho.
Poncho?
Poncho.
Mike.
Poncho?
Poncho, yeah.
Jojo.
Jojo.
Emmerich.
Amaric. There we go.
Did
Who else?
Marth
Aladdin?
1 to your 890
Try
go?
him again?
He went.
Try him again?
Nah, he went.
Oh, he went?
Yeah.
My bad, Aladdin.
Bandit MJ. Chocolate.
And
Poncho.
What about Michael?
Miko didn't go. Mike Super didn't go. Bombastic didn't go.
I just say I'm
didn't
calling
go.
the What the heck?
who else?
Marf.
I haven't
That's
done.
weird.
I think Livre and Marf are the same person, if I remember correctly.
What about Kai?
Key went.
Alright.
Turkey didn't go.
The heck?
No. Yeah, Ironside, but I think we brought him in. He dropped down again. Honcho didn't go. And Monotony kills.
All right.
Radical didn't go either.
Radical didn't go either. All right, there we go. All right, guys. So sorry about the difficulties of this tech. We tried something new, didn't work out, but now it's back to business, boys. So let's get it.
All right. Y'all know the vibes. Who you got? What diff and why? We'll go to Bandit MJ. Bandit, it's on you. Tamago versus Conjuro.
Looks like we gotta drop him. I'm gonna drop you and then bring you back up. All right, try it again, Bandit. What's up with Discord today, bro? Can anybody else talk?
Can y'all hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Everybody else.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good.
you're
All right. Bandit, you're muted. I guess I'll just go to somebody else.
Go to somebody else right now.
Yeah. We'll go to Americ. It's on you.
Oh, hello.
How's it going, man?
All good. How are you?
Struggling with Discord today, but other than
yeah,
that.
it sounds like it. It's my first time in here, so but yeah, I just wanted to listen. I didn't really want to talk too much, but I think it's closer than people think. I think Tamago has a good go at this, right? So he sailed with it was the cat guy Peckham's, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was under Pedro. So I think if you scale it that way, and I think also it's a bit of the narrative as well. So because we saw him quite early, we didn't probably we saw him at like sort of the Straw Hats earlier era where they're a bit weaker in Fishman Island. So I think story-wise, as one we got later, you obviously get the samurais who obviously seem a lot stronger because we're later down in the story. So I think that's why Kanjuro seems a lot stronger. But so I think he does win just out of that. But and also his Devil Fruit's a bit broken. Just can paint anything when he uses the right hand anyway. But I think Tamago would be a lot stronger if we saw him later down the line. But I think it's closer than people make it out. That's my opinion on it.
All right, appreciate the take and welcome. I know this is your first DDT. It was great interacting with you, man. Stick around.
Yeah, thank you.
Normally, we don't run into as many technical difficulties unless I'm by myself. You know what I'm saying? Typically, when Larry's here, we don't run into as many issues. But like he here, and we still run into issues. So I guess it's on him. He ain't
Let him
practice.
eat, man.
He ain't practice, bro. All right, we will go to Bandit. MJ, are you there? I know we tried to get you in here a little earlier. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it might be on his end because we dropped him and put him back up a couple times. Just go to the next one.
Yeah. We will go to Chocolate Thunder. What up, Chocolate?
Okay.
Oh, Bandit's back.
No, he's
Yeah.
back. Bandit. There you go.
There we go. It was my computer was muted, but yeah, I think I got Conjuro for this one. I have Conjuro. All the reasons they had said were pretty good. Like how far we are into the One Piece already. What Tamago has done doesn't really show he can beat Conjuro in this. So that's about it for me. Just Conjuro.
All right. Appreciate the take, Bandit. Is this your first DDT as well? I don't think I'm familiar with the name.
Yeah, this is my first. I was the one who was like Garp execution. Yeah.
Oh, you were the Garb execution caller from a while back?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you being here with us. Seriously. All right. We'll move on to Chocolate Thunder. What up, Chocolate? Said his name right this time, I think. Chocolate going once. Chocolate going twice. All right. We'll move on to Drippy. Drippy, it's on you. Drippy going once. Drippy going twice. Ooh, I see it unmuted. Drip, you there?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
I can't hear him. You hear him?
I heard him for a second, then it disappeared. All right, we'll move on to Honcho. Honcho, it's on you.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
I'm good. A little difficulties with Discord today, but we persevere. Who you got? What diff and why, man? Conjuro and Tamago still the matchup.
All right. Personally, I'm gonna go with Conjuro. I mean, these samurai have been nothing but crazy from what we've seen. Tamago definitely has that bloodlust to him, but I think Conjuro got it, especially when it comes to abilities. I would say it's probably high diff though. And especially on top of that, I mean, it might not have to come to fighting, but when you see Conjuro's ability, especially when it came all the way to Zoe and he drew Ryunosuke, is that his name? The dragon that got him on top of Zoe. That was peak. Ryunosuke had so much heart. Like, if that doesn't say conquerors to you, I don't know what does. All right. So Conjuro, especially with his ability to kill people he grew up with, I just think he has the upper edge in this fight.
Yeah, man. Well, appreciate the take, Honcho. I'm not sure if this is your first DDT or not, but welcome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Thank you for being here with us. We will move on to Ironside. What's going on, Iron? Iron going once. Iron going twice. All right, we'll move on to Jojo D. Augusto. Jojo, how's it going?
What's good? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Nothing much. I'm at work right now. I'm actually in the middle, so I'll make it short and sweet. But before anything, I love your guys' channel. Y'all have been helping me get through a lot recently. Y'all are hella funny and really cool. I appreciate what you guys do.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you. Seriously.
Yeah. But earlier when I first hopped back in after getting to work, man, everyone be making their takes on like Chondro's hair is pink, so he gonna win, you know. But yeah, no, I think Chondro will win, but I feel like you gotta explain yourself a little more. I think he's gonna win because it's more of a devil fruit fight. We didn't really see either of them like show off any hockey or Ryu or anything like that. So I mean, it comes down to devil fruit and ability. I think Chondro has it because again, he was Odin's disciple, so obviously he had to have something under his belt. And he does have an amazing devil fruit. So I give it to Chondro like mid to high diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, JoJo. Is this this is your first DDT as well, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Well, appreciate you being here with us and all the kind words. Y'all helped me get through a lot as well, especially recently. So thank you for that. And get back to work, man. Don't get in trouble. All right. We will move on to Marf. What's going on, Marf? Which I believe is Lear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Yo, hello, Sup. I just wanted to ask you guys. Sorry about the. Apologize about the grand stage, about the accept thing.
Oh no, no worries, man. It's a Discord
Yeah.
problem. It's not on y'all.
So to be honest with you, Jojo, I agree with what he said, but to be honest, I think everybody forgot about what happened in Dressrosa with the birdcage. Especially when Kinemon and Kanjuro showed off their armament hockey coded samurai swords. When they were trying to block the birdcage from, they were literally trying to stop the birdcage, and they actually succeeded. But I know it was other people helping them as well, but still. So to be honest, Kanjuro definitely wins. It'll be high diff, but also his Delphi ability, I would, to be honest, it is good. It's especially when he fooled us, when he was a traitor and he was actually a good drawer. So he does take the win this one, but still, to be honest with you, I think Kanjuro does have Rio, especially, and it might be a speculation, but still, especially when the scabbards attacked Kaido with their Rio. I'm pretty sure Kanjuro has Rio too, especially when he showed that he had armament hockey in Dressrosa. So I would assume he'd have some too.
Marv, that's time. But I appreciate the take, man. Seriously.
Thank you for letting me speak.
All right. We'll move on to TV Turkey or TTV Turkey. Yeah, there we go. Turkey, you there? Turk going once. Turk going twice. All right. We will go to Mono Tony Kills. Mono, what's going on?
What's up?
How's it going, man?
First time here.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
I had to go with Conjuro. I don't see what the hell is his name? Tamago. I don't see him getting anywhere near him, to be honest. Even with the rain, the copies. So he can fly now on birds, right? Damn, I lost my thought.
I don't know why his voice, his accent is funny to me. My bad.
I get that. Also, if Corazone's a snitch, so is Shanks.
Listen, I'm not defending Shanks and snitch allegations, man. That's for Strahd to do. That's for Strahd to do.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Conjuro, low diff.
Oh, we got a low diff. All right. Appreciate.
Also, if he has Rio, should be able to hit the yoke.
Yeah. Probably.
All right, that's all I got.
All right. Appreciate the take. What do you want to go by? Mono, Tony, kills. What's the? I don't know if I can say all that at once.
Monotony.
Oh, it's monotony. I thought it was monotony. All right, my bad. Monotony, that makes so much more sense. Yo, I'm an idiot, bro.
For real, I probably should have spaced it though.
Nah, you good. You good. That's on me, bro. That's on me. That was terrible.
The Jersey school system failed you.
You're from Florida, bro. Stop it.
All right now.
Hey now. Whoa.
Strahd, you know damn well.
Whoa.
Can't be talking to you in Florida.
Thank you. Monotony. Thank you.
You good?
All
Much
right.
love. Love the streams though.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you being here. We will go to, I believe, who's the final speaker on this matchup. Mike, Super Mike, you have been patient. I know you got a game today. I'm about to put money on the Heat, but go ahead, Mike. It's on you. Don't tell me Mike's AFK too, bro.
Yeah, he's waiting a while, bro.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But I think we can wrap this matchup with your take.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't go.
Give your take, and I'll give my take. But...
Yo, bro, I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, is it really a landslide? Like when I first saw the matchup, I was like, yo, this is a really good matchup because, to be honest, Kanjuro, as impressive as everybody think he was, to me he wasn't. Right? Like, to me, he really was. Like, the dude still had to draw these drawings, and they still all got bodied. The only one that didn't get bodied was 𝗀𝐴𝐵, and he had to die in order to make that. So I'm like, yo, I could understand why people would be like, yo, previous arc, gotta be stronger, yada, yada, yada. Yo, my man Tamago is a straight fierce fighter. He's close combat. Kanjuro still has to draw these things. Like, he has to draw on the ground and make it work. My boy was getting speed blitzed by Pedro, who was bouncing off walls and flying with his tail like if he was Tails from the Sonic game. And he still couldn't do nothing to Tamago until Tamago let him hit him in order to turn into his other forms. And then Pedro was like, yo, I got mad bombs on me. So then he was like, yo, chill. That's a little too much. So from what I'm going to say right now, when it comes to like fighting games for sure, you have people who are like going to space you out and just long range you like crazy. But once that close quarter combat person comes into contact with you and you can't do much, that's it. Like Kanjuro would have to fight on his level. Yeah, Mike, give me a second. He would have to fight on his level. And the fact is, the people that we saw Kanjuro fight, he fought Kiku. Kiku didn't want to murk him. And Kinemon basically one-shot him when he took him seriously. So it's like, yo, we giving Kanjuro top 5 on the Akazaya 9? Like, granted, bro, y'all could say whatever y'all want about Kawamatsu. But Kanjuro was never beating Kawamatsu if we keeping it a buck, bro. It never was happening. I don't know. I just don't see it. I see the range going to Tamago. I see the speed going to Tamago. Yeah, well, when it comes to range, he has to draw his things out and then it's range, right? He could like run away. But when it's close quarter combat, he doesn't necessarily, like, that's one of the things that Pedro had a hard time fighting Tamago, was because he's part of the long leg tribe. And even when he electrocuted his sword, he still couldn't pierce through anything. He broke Tamago's sword, but he couldn't beat him in his kicks. It was over for him when he started taking it really serious. And then he kind of like two-shot Pedro, which was crazy. Like, he had easy work against Pedro. So y'all can use the eye thing as an excuse. That happened like how many years ago, bro? Like, are we still doing the Blackbeard scarred Shanks' eye too? Like, are we gonna bring that up? Like, no, bro. We know who's stronger now. So, in my opinion, I'm going to Mago and I'm going Extreme Div. Cause that's crazy, bro. The landslide is crazy to me, bro.
Hey,
like,
man, I had Conjuro Extreme. I'ma switch and go Tamago Extreme.
Okay.
Come on, bro. Y'all
Larry,
ballin',
Larry,
bro.
Larry
was
was
saying the same things I was saying.
Anybody else in this group want to switch based on what Larry just said?
He got beat
better
by
than you did.
Kiku. That's all there is to it.
Hey, yo, I kind of do too, low key. Tamago for the win, dude.
Alright.
That was a good argument.
Crazy, bro.
Listen,
I'm looking at this like, no way, bro.
Listen, bro. Anybody else want to switch? I mean, I doubt you swayed 30 people.
I said I find it like way more
that
close than
argument was
people
not
thought.
that good.
I know.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
What did he
Honestly,
do to
honestly, no. Man literally said that Tamago got close combat as if the Yakuza 9 were extremely talented in close combat to the point where they literally all learned Odin's sword style.
Tesla,
So
I
they
got
really
it.
were
I
able
got
to
it. I
use-
got it.
Yeah. Hey, please,
Alright.
just go.
So, because I'm trying to wrap this match up as soon as possible. We've been on this one for a while. It's Conjuro. I'm gonna go high diff out of respect for Tamago. But if we keeping it a buck, I saw Pedro fighting Tamago pretty evenly. I know he's got a tricky devil fruit with his egg shell and regeneration, etc., etc. But as we heard from Pedro, it's you get rid of the yoke, he's up out of there. And whether Larry wants to acknowledge it or not, Conjuro has the advantage of range because he has a more versatile devil fruit. And we saw him get attempted speed blitz multiple times and handle it by people that seemingly are faster than Tamago, including Kawamatsu, who was in water, and a Kappa, and Kiku. And then in that battle with Kiku, y'all act like, oh, he lost to Kiku, he lost to Kinamo. The dude was fighting all of the scabbards with no named other people with him whatsoever, just drawings and random fodder. Who else was there?
That's not true. They were.
Who else was there?
They weren't jumping.
You
him.
said you're lying.
I'm lying?
Yeah, he lied.
You're lying.
I'm
know
not
he
lying, bro.
He wasn't getting jumped.
The Kiku versus Conjuro fight was a strict one-on-one. The other
Exactly.
Scabbards
No,
didn't
it was
interfere.
not.
Yes, it was.
They did not
hold
interfere.
On, so hold on.
No, but you're caping for an op.
Kiku fought all the drawings that Conjuro was fighting? That Conjuro drew? Kiku did that? Or did the scabbards fight them for her while she fought Conjuro? Which is it?
I'm going to
Oh, all right. That's what I thought.
Oh, wait, you was right.
That's what I thought.
You're definitely wrong.
I'm not wrong.
I don't even know
So
if
they
y'all
just
can hear
watched
me.
her fight Conjuro? No, they fought his drawings that if he was in a one-on-one fight, he could still produce and still used for his advantage. That Tamago's not going to have scabbards helping him in that light. And again, like Rahul was earlier, the dude's been defeated several times and not taken the L, not defeated. And I haven't seen anything from Tamago that tells me he's going to straight up clip Conjuro before, at the minimum, Kazenbo does the deed. So I got Conjuro. I'm going to go high diff. Maybe extreme out of respect. But, yeah. We did get another $5 super chat from Miko. It says...
So hold up.
What's
Before
up?
you read that, you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
Yes, because chapter 985, page 7.
Who are they fighting?
Kiku is fighting Conjuro by herself, and the scabbards are fighting the beast pirates that are near him.
Bro.
That's what's happening, bro.
It
wasn't his drawing.
Okay.
It wasn't his drawing.
Oh, he pulled the panel out on you. He pulled the panel out on you.
No,
Nah,
there's more
nah,
drawings
Study's right.
than there
I went
are...
to the anime episode too. They're also fighting beast pirates there.
Listen, I ain't watched the anime episode, but there's definitely more drawings than there are beast pirates. There's headless dudes in there. I ain't see Kiku fighting any of them. And again, those dudes is fodder. Like, extreme fodder.
Yo, but the thing was, you just lied.
No, I
In order to
didn't.
prove a point, you said that he made drawings, and then
And they had to fight them.
No, hold on.
Did they not fight the drawings?
Can you let me speak? You said that he made drawings, and the drawings themselves were fighting the Akazaya 9. So your point was he was fighting all the Akazaya 9 plus Kiku. You're a liar because that's
lying.
not true.
That's what happened.
No, that did not happen.
My bad. The bunny-eared beast pirate stopped the Dukes and and Kinemon and Raizo.
Okay.
What are we talking about, bro?
We're talking about you
What are we
lied.
talking
Hold on.
about?
We're talking about you just lied.
You lied under oath.
I'm not lying.
He pulled the panel out on you. He just ain't know better.
Bro, everybody go check chapter
It's the same point, though.
985, bro. Page 7. It literally shows beast pirates. He said that Conjuro drew things and he did not. He versed Kiku
go back.
in a 1v1
Go back.
and fought her.
Go back further.
Bro.
Go back further. Go back to when they show up.
Bro, I'm
Impeach
looking at the
Sebastian.
chapters right now, bro.
Get him out of here.
Yo, bro, stop lying, bro. You
They
don't have to
brought it
lie.
to the attic.
Just say that
They
your boy's
brought
a
it to
bum.
the
And the only reason Chestnut was caping is because she likes to draw too. So it's alright, bro. Y'all can get out of here, bro.
Listen, bro.
It's
Listen.
Kumago, bro.
Listen, my bad. I didn't know that the
Find the
bunny
hilarious
beast pirate was
chapter.
able to stop the Dukes. No problem. My
Wait,
fault.
so all of these were beast pirates then in chapter 985?
That's what
None
he's
of
trying to
these
say,
were
Chestnut,
drawn?
when it's clearly not.
There's a couple of things drawn in here. I mean,
Show me, yo.
Look at the
if you look-
panels,
so if you
bro.
look at the
There's
fir- if you
literally
look at the
headless
first
people
one-
on horses, but that's not a drawing of Conjuro. That's a beast
Yo,
pirate.
we gotta
what
move
are we
on, bro.
talking about?
We gotta move
Yeah,
on.
actually, yeah.
Bro, these Dollar General pirates shouldn't have
Hey.
let him turn into a T-Rex.
Hey,
Yes, that's right. They
Seb,
aren't.
we
They
gotta
aren't
move on,
all
bro.
beast
We
pirates.
do.
There's actually 2 samurai on headless horses. If you look at chapter 985, page 4, and you
Oh yeah, those are his 2 drawings.
so
Izo
there
says,
are
like,
drawings
yo, they're
in
very
there.
artful. But those are the only 2 drawings? And then the rest
Samurai
of them are
warriors
beast
with their
pirates.
They even look like you, don't you? So Izo, you return. So he's basically saying that he's able to draw like basically perfect replicas of samurais.
Either way, I
Kind of be
got Conjuro.
overpowered to draw a whole army though.
Either way.
So he's saying that Kanjuro had prep time. Does Kanjuro...
He didn't need prep time when he was fighting Kawamatsu.
Okay.
What are we talking about? And Kawamatsu's in water.
That's how-
Like, what are we
hold on.
talking
That's
about, bro?
Kawamatsu fight.
He draws a crane, he flies in the sky, he rains down ink bullets. Like, I didn't go into all the things that Conjuro
That
could do.
Kawamatsu
That I
fight
don't
is an
need to
outlier
do.
compared to every
Because he's
performance
stronger
out
than Tamago. Alright?
Cap is crazy.
It's not cap. Anyway, we did get another $5 super chat from our guy Miko. It says, I know Discord tripping, but shout out to y'all boys. Y'all y'all the best. Conjuro drawing up Popeyes and chefing up a Tamago's chicken sandwich. Gang, gang. Shout out to Miko. He know what it is. All 6 of y'all that voted Tamago tripping. I don't care.
Sure, I guarantee you give it back to other people, they probably gonna switch up too.
They ain't switching up, bro.
Alright.
10 toes.
Alright.
Just like Kurozumi Conjuro with his game.
I'm not gonna switch. Sorry.
Mike, I mean, I don't know if you want to give your take. It doesn't really matter at this point, bro. What's up?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I went to Sally's to get a box of do-rags and everything before I went to the Poconos for the holiday weekend, just so I could toss a silky every time I see a chicken farm. But like, I ain't defending the op. And I even was gonna take it. Yo, I even did what would Wary do? I even asked myself, what would Wary do? And I was like, what would he do if he had the cape for an op? I brought it back to Corazon. And I was like, yo, he might not be able to mute a named attack, but he could write one. I was like, bring out Big Mom and say soul or death. Tamago not gonna know what to do. He ain't gonna know what to do, but I ain't caping for no op. I was just gonna, but since somebody else brought it up, even though you took it away, if that Kazembo's there, I want that to happen because then we can pack them both up.
Appreciate the take. It sounded like
And the Heat winning in 6.
In 6? All right.
Yeah, I heard you shanked him. You gotta
Yes,
change the
sir.
jerseys.
All right. We will move on. It looks like we do have a winner. It got heated between me and Larry, but it is what it is.
Cause you be bugging.
Conjuro took it, bro.
And then you act like you Superman because Chestnut on your side. She can't help you.
I can't. If I got Chestnut with me, I can't lose, bro.
She lose all the time.
We just won. You just took an L.
How many L's you take against me, Chestnut? All the time, right?
I ain't never
Like
seen you
none?
beat Chestnut ever.
I don't think a single time actually.
Yeah, you're right. I've always taken an L.
Yo,
against
his name's
Chestnut.
Wary. You be disrespected.
All right. So as far as this goes, I guess we should drop this group.
Nah,
or
leave the
just
group
leave the
in. Let's go to the next fight. Come on.
All right. Our next fight is Charlotte Oven versus Gecko Moria. We're gonna try to make this as quick as possible, cause I kind of do gotta go at like 9:30, but limit to 1 minute takes.
Bro, this is. I don't know why you asking me, dog.
We doing 1 minute takes, y'all. It is what it is. We gonna start. with my guy Mike Super. What's up, Mike? It's on you. Who you got? What diff and why? And get the silky out, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Come on, man. Oven's like list of losses sound like symptoms from a pill commercial. So like, I ain't going for Oven. I'm sorry, Ragnar. It's not going down. You know how I feel. Y'all gotta see the vision, the Par vision. Go check out that Shadow Theory. Shout out Par. I don't got copyrights. And he spun the block. He spun the block.
He a block spinner, bro.
All I'm saying is Oven got washed by Caesar. He a bum. That's my 1 minute take.
30 seconds.
Wait,
appreciate
I
that.
still got 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Dang, not even trying to front. I think it's funny you got your payback on Monday for him dipping out on you last Wednesday.
Sure did. Had the twins line up with me.
Yeah, word. I was like, nah. Payback. He's still wary though.
I appreciate the take, Mike. We will go to Quavo. Nick,
You know he
slowing
don't
up
got
the
nothing
process,
important to
bro.
say.
That's crazy. Skipping him.
You know he doesn't have anything important to say.
He don't. We're gonna go to Marv.
Hey Seb, before I start, I just wanted to say, I'm not gonna switch Tamago high diff, but I'll say Conjuro wins extreme high diff, if that's fair. That's
Yeah, cool.
okay. So, sorry. Oven is to be honest with you, for me, is a very underrated character. A lot of people just underestimate him. He, especially in Whole Cake, we gotta remember that Veggies' ship ran him over. To be honest with you, even if he used his devil fruit, I don't think he would have been able to stop that. And another thing is, Sanji kicked him to save Oven. Sanji is the same person that took out Queen in Wano. I don't think just because Sanji was so fast that he kicked Oven means Oven is weak. I think it just means
Marv.
Sanji is that strong.
That's
Yes.
time. We had to limit it to 1 minute on this
Oh,
second
sorry
round.
about that.
But
Yeah.
two things. The Sanji that defeated Queen is a much stronger Sanji than the one that kicked Oven. But yeah. So who did you have? Who did you pick in this matchup?
So I'm gonna go with. I know Gecko Moria did fight Kaido, but I'll say Oven Extreme Diff.
All right. Appreciate the take. We will go to JoJo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. 1 minute takes, y'all.
All right. I don't know for sure, but Oven stuck his hand in the ocean and wasn't really affected by the ocean. I can't tell if he's using like hockey or something, or he just has really good durability to that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna go with Oven on this. I feel like just because he's able to emit so much heat, he's able to catch so much things on fire, and fire is like a counteraction to the shadow fruit. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be like a mid to high diff though, just about Oven.
Okay. Appreciate the take, JoJo. We will go to Chestnut.
All right. Yeah. Oven has absolutely no chance. Let's be completely honest. The only reason that Luffy was able to beat Moria was one, having all of those shadows like put into him, giving him massive like skill boost, and then two, having the rest of his crew use an entire contraption so that they could actually beat, and then he had to go and use Gear Third again. So like, it's It's not really close. Oven has had some of the most mediocre feats in the verse, especially with the Big Mom Pirates, and considering that Gecko Moria has faced off against people like Kaido, was a warlord, and as soon as he steals your shadow, like, you're done. You're done in the sun. So if this fight is taking place during the day, like, that's it. So Oven has to be extremely careful and can't just rush in. I got Moria taking this. If he, I mean, it really depends. Moria could just take his shadow, like cut it off, and then it's low diff, because Oven really hasn't shown really the speed feats. And Moria might not have the speed feats, but like he has to really dodge Moria, especially with like Shadow Asgard. So I'll go mid to high diff for Moria.
All right. Appreciate the take, Chestnut. We will go to Honcho D Goat. Honcho, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. What's going on, man?
All right. I think I'm gonna have to go with Chestnut here. Gecko Moria, I think he just showed that he's able to do more with his fruit than Oven has. And if I'm not mistaken, I haven't really seen anything hockey related from either. Am I wrong?
I can't recall.
Yeah, so I mean, I could see like it's probably a high diff fight, I guess, like depending on where the fight takes place or anything, it could change a whole lot. But I just think Gecko Moria is way too talented. I mean, that's why he became a warlord, and I think he just has what it takes to beat Oven.
All right. Appreciate the take, Honcho. We will go. My man Traverse. What up, Jay?
Alright, y'all need to respect the Heat beat King, Oven himself. You know, categories triplet. You know, the one who was of the three siblings, the only one who was inherited Big Mom's body. You know, and I'll admit he hasn't had the best showing, but every single time he's gotten back up. When he got his neck cracked by Sanji, he got back up. When Ichiji put holes in him, he got back up. You know, he doesn't stay down. He got up and then like one shot Aladdin, which is Jinbei's right hand man. You know, again, he doesn't have the most impressive things going for him, but neither does Moria. You know, I seen him get one shot by Jinbei in what's it called, Marineford. Moria doesn't move me. He doesn't move me like Oven does, and that's really all there is to it.
Yo. Why you can't move, bro?
Crazy.
Hey, I might have to pop a pill. One of them honey packets, you know?
All right. So I guess, what'd you say the diff was?
High diff.
High diff. All right. All right. Appreciate the take, Jay. We will go to Americ.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of with the last guy there. I think Charlotte bodies him. I don't know what Gecko Moria has done that gives him that much credit. I think without obviously his minions and cutting out shadows of other people, he doesn't really have anything. So if it's a one-on-one fight, I don't know what he can really do. I think the durability of Charlotte's too much. I think his speed's there. I think his Devil Fruit's also stronger, I think, as well. The way he uses it is more impressive. And I don't think it's that close of a fight, so I think it's mid to high diff for Charlotte.
All right.
Probably more mid than high as well. But...
All right.
Bro, he fought as many Yonkos as kid. He's still living.
Yeah, but he got battered and then got sent down to where in the Red Line? He went to go hide out on an island by himself.
Hey, man. It happens to the best of us, I guess. Appreciate the take, Americ. We will go to Strahd. If you, I don't even know if you're still there, Strahd.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Okay.
Just listening. All right. Yeah, this is a shorter take, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Oven. I get why people are on Moria's side, but I'm a heavy believer in Oven slept on. His ability to manipulate heat, I believe, is going to be able to provide a significant factor in the matchup, which is the key to his victory. I mean, heat, can weaken and distort shadows, if I'm not mistaken, which is the primary power that Moria is probably going to use. And it's also going to make close quarters really difficult because someone brought up the point of like heating up the ocean, and that's, I know people like to sleep on that, but water has an immense thermal capacity. just to heat up the ocean takes a lot of heat. And the fact that he did that means he'd probably melt Moria. So I'm gonna give it to Oven, mid diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Strahd. We will go to Toby.
Toby, the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to go.
Okay.
Both of these guys be getting disrespected, so there's no underdog. But I'm gonna go Oven. Moria. The reason Luffy couldn't beat him is because Luffy just simply wasn't on that level yet. Moria is even like the fastest or the strongest. It's really his hacks, and even then, Luffy could even catch him. So I think someone like Oven is gonna be able to press him because as soon as Luffy got that boost, Moria he got pressed, freaked out, and then he killed himself. I mean, he defeated himself anyway. So I got Oven. I say mid div. Oven mid div.
All right. Appreciate the take, Toby. Yeah, Larry, it's on you.
Listen to me, bro. Y'all wildin', bro. There's only been 2 people who stuck their hand into the ocean and made it do something else. Aokiji and Oven. And Oven went a step further. He shot heat missiles into water to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he looked at Peekham's gun and set it ablaze. Just by looking, he can turn most of his weapons into heated objects and melt through other objects with that object. From what I remember, Gecko Mori don't use no sword. And when he was attacking, I mean, he uses the scissors, but come on, bro. Where's his hockey at? Where's his willpower at, bro? It ain't stronger than Oven's. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a sweet commander, bro. He ain't snack. Alright?
Sweet commander.
He basically is. He basically is, bro.
Who lying now, bro?
He basically is, bro. And that's my
Bro,
time.
but if he lights up, it's only a bigger shadow.
Hey, man. Oh no.
How heat works.
Appreciate the take, Larry. But not. I don't think I clocked yours just now, so.
He's still right. That's fine.
No, just making sure. I'm just making sure the vote counted. Feel me? Larry be saying I be cheating and voter fraud. Just making sure his vote counted just now.
Yo, Larry had you feeling some type of way, bro.
Yo, it was crazy how he was coming for me, bro.
Yeah, Larry, he was tight.
Crazy, bro.
I gotta get mine out early, man.
Crazy.
I want to go after Chestnut next time, bro.
All right. If that's your request. We're gonna get another group in here, guys, but thank you so much. Stick around for the final matchup if we get to it. It's taking a little long, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna get another group.
You saved me. When they was arguing about Kid and Shanks, oh my goodness.
Kid and Shanks? What is the He-Man? What's
What are
up?
they saying?
What's up, He-Man?
What's up? What's up?
All right. Guys, we are going to be doing 1 minute.
We know we were streaming the YouTube stream on the other one.
Oh, I appreciate y'all.
Yo, Seb, because I'm your favorite, can you just give me 2 seconds to just say something to Larry? Please.
Go
This man just
go
had
ahead,
the worst
Come
Chestnut.
at me, Chestnut.
Go ahead, Chestnut.
Show me your greatness.
How dare you compare Oven to 𝐿𝐾𝐽 when Oven got absolutely demolished by 𝐿𝐾𝐽 in a cover page? Just because somebody can use their devil fruit in water doesn't mean literally anything. It's the scope of how they use it. Because both Luffy and Robin, shown in Fishman Island, were able to use their devil fruits in water.
More than 2 seconds, but
Speak nice on Oven's name because he even fight
It
out.
was deep in water, too, if I remember
Bro.
correctly.
Yo, how you
Wrong
think they got
encounter.
them frozen though?
Man said heat missiles.
Bro.
Also, did
Like-
Oven... Hold on, Chestnut. Did Oven and 𝐿𝐾𝐽 actually interact? I don't remember. That was
Nope.
Cracker, right?
No.
Everybody on Whole Cake Island was defeated. All of the commanders were defeated. They literally just froze everything over.
She lying, y'all.
It broke. What do you mean?
Chestnut.
So here's the thing. No, that happened. So when you look at it, everybody was frozen over, and that's how they stole them. Like like it literally says like the Big Mom pirates were defeated by the 2 people, and it was that. They literally didn't even put up a fight and damage. The 𝑎okiji literally went in and covered all of Whole Cake Island.
Well,
and Oven was still there.
So we saying that we need an admiral level opponent to do such things that Oven?
No,
Oh,
I'm
God.
saying that he couldn't even put up a fight. Literally, 𝑎okiji just went in there and froze over everybody. So 𝑎okiji beat Katakuri, he beat Cracker, he beat Oven, he beat Smoothie on that island, all of the other Big Mom pirates, and stole Pudding. Didn't
Moria
even break
wasn't
a
putting up
sweat.
a fight against �jinbei. You know, there's levels to this.
𝗃𝐵 was able to beat who too? Hold on.
I think this is discussion for another day. We cutting into DDT time.
My fault.
Yeah.
Mod Ice, bro.
Yeah.
All I know is he probably didn't beg for his life like Blackbeard did, but next person.
That's fair.
Oh man. But alright, y'all. We are going to be doing 1 minute takes. Just because we are a little short on time. I did want to go to 𝐴 first because we haven't talked to my girl in a while. What's up, 𝐴?
What's up? What's up? I would have brought Yuki in front of the camera, but he's actually with my sister, like somewhere out of the house. So yeah, I can't. But otherwise, yeah, it's been a while, honestly, and I missed you guys. And I just now noticed who we're talking about. Is it Oven and Gecko Moria?
Yes.
Okay. So my take. Okay, perfect. So I didn't prepare anything, so I'm just gonna go with whatever I know from the anime and manga. So personally, I would bet on Oven more than Gecko Moria, not because I think that Gecko Moria's fruit is stronger than Oven's devil fruit, but I think that Gecko Moria doesn't have the ability to take his devil fruit to the next step, to the next level. So he won't be able to win just because of him, because of like his inability of being like good in combat. As we saw him like in Thriller Bark, he got defeated really fast. He's really not. He doesn't know how to use his fruit, and even as a warlord, he was like demolished, and even the government didn't want him. So in my opinion, he doesn't know how to fight, and Oven is a better fighter than him. And how I saw Oven fight, even in movies, I know the movies in canon, but still the abilities are canon, and he was really strong in Film Red. So I think it was in Film Red, but yeah. So honestly, I would put my bet on Oven.
All right. First time back.
And she know what she talking about.
And 𝐴 stays within the time, even though he adjusted the time. That's why I love 𝐴, yo. That's why I love 𝐴. All right, we will go to Mr. Bombastic. What's going on, Bomb?
You gotta unmute.
Gotta unmute.
It won't. Okay, there we go. I'll try to make this as quick as I can. I have winning this. He's a better fighter, even though some of the feats he did do is non-canon, unless you do count Film Red, but I don't. But that's up to you. I think he has better hockey, even though the wiki said he doesn't. But I don't even trust the wiki either, so that's pretty much it. But Oven, his devil fruit, it's really similar to Kainu's with how much DPS it can do. Not as at the extent of a Kainu, but it reminds me of that. But I believe that Gecko Moria does not have the stamina, endurance, or durability to take too many punches from Oven. And also, I just want to say, 𝐷0, the guy who voted for Tamago 5 chapters, he's my best man. He's my homie. Put respect on his name.
All right. Appreciate.
I'll give it to Oven mid-diff.
Did you get 0 onto One Piece? Is that you? Is that what that is?
I tried. I definitely tried to get him into One Piece and say, "Yo, Austin, I want to try this and I want to troll."
All right. Appreciate the take, Bomb. Didn't know your name was Austin. Now I do.
Damn, I revealed my identity.
We will move on to Ice. Ice, it's on you. What's going on?
So I mean, I'm going off the looks here, man. I look at Oven, and then I look at Moria. And I look at Moria's stomach, and then I look at Oven's stomach. Oven is just physically fit. Now I was gonna give it to Oven anyways because he's a better fighter and his devil fruit, like he'll smack Moria, but like Moria is just too ugly for me, and he don't look like he can move. He don't look shifty enough, so I'm gonna just give it to Oven. End of story.
All right. I take offense. I'm a big dude myself.
Bro, no one said your name, son. I
bro.
said boy.
Nah, bro. I
You
gotta
know who
stand
was
up
fit
for the
as
big
well?
homies out here. Okay?
Captain Morgan was fit.
You
What
feel me?
first chapter?
There's a
Second
lot
chapter.
of in-shape
Man,
bums in the One Piece community, bro. Alright?
I feel really offended.
Oven is
right
one
now.
of them,
I'm very
bro. This is the battle of the mid. It's just like
I
you
feel-
know, I'm not
I feel
taking. I
this,
can't take Moria. I can't
Crazy,
take
bro.
Moria, bro.
We got Ice out here complaining about Quavo voting.
Look, man.
But he voting on people's six packs,
Here
bro.
we go, bro. Here we go,
Crazy.
man. Look, I'll come back. I'll come back stronger next week, bro.
Crazy.
Just watch. Just watch.
Appreciate the take, Ice.
Y'all know I can do it too. With last week,
Mm-hmm.
me fighting for a no and everything. Yeah.
We will go to Miko. What up, Miko? With the silky. I see you.
Hey, what's good, bro?
You
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. 1 minute takes, bro.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'll be real quick. All right, so I got Gecko Moria. I think Oven's like a big dummy. He kind of stayed there to get hit. I think with the hacks, the doppelganger, the shadow Asgard, taking the shadows, Moria has like a lot of different ways to beat him. And then I think that speculation. Moria recently, he got his he used to fight with Kaido, and right now he wanted to bang with Blackbeard, so he got his will back. So he's gonna have hockey now and a prison tax. You know what it is, bro. Onyx.
Oh, Knicks. Damn right, man. Appreciate the take,
No problem, bro.
Miko. All right, we will go. Actually, we did get a $10 super chat from Project Iceman. Oh, actually, no, from Mohammed Lear. It says, at Chestnut Snooki, I get it, Chestnut, but just because Moria fought Kaido and Oven has nothing to compete with Moria. Just like how Big Mom keeps getting up, Oven doesn't quit. Oven has great mindset. Appreciate the 10, Mohammed. We will go to Afro Corey.
Well, thank you for having me on here. I believe that Gecko Moria has better devil fruit versatility with being able to steal shadows, put them into this other people, and even if but he doesn't show the combat skills or the combat experience that Oven has shown. I know that he fought with Kaido, but with what we've seen with Oven's attack power and Oven's abilities, I believe that Oven will be able to beat Moria high difficulty.
Afro, that's time. You said you got
Sorry.
Oven high diff?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Appreciate the take, man. We will go to Toby went already. We go to Chocolate.
Yo, you hear me this time?
Yeah, we can hear you now, man.
All right, good. Okay.
1 minute takes.
I'm doing Oven, low diff. I want to start off by Chestnut. The panels that you were the cover pages that you were talking about where Aokiji froze over the islands and stuff, using all the Big Mom pirates. That was only on Chocolate Town, and he only fought Biscuit. Oven was not there, so completely invalid. So I'm choosing Oven because really I don't see Gecko Moria really being able to use a lot of his powers to be able to fight Oven. Like, he's not going to be able to pause Oven long enough to be able to grab his shadow and cut it off, take it away from him. And then, like, I don't exactly know how where he absorbs all the shadows. I don't know if that's necessarily only shadows that he had, or if he can, if they got a bunch of trees and stuff, he can steal those shadows as well. So I'm just seeing this as an Oven. And even when he does get that big form, I'm seeing Oven knocking him down anyway. So Oven, low diff.
All right. Appreciate the take, Chocolate. We will go to who's left here? Tony Leo.
Me.
Oh, Al.
What's up?
Did you
So
go already
before-
or no? I'm trying to remember.
No, I didn't go.
Okay.
Before I start, can I have a request?
What's up?
Are we doing Pika versus Virgo?
Ah, man. It depends on how long this round takes, honestly. But
If we're doing
not.
if we're doing it, same request as last time. Can I go first on that?
I got you.
All right.
We will get to it. We will. Don't worry.
All right. So to begin,
I'll make sure.
Moria literally without the zombies, he doesn't have them in this fight. Without the zombies, he doesn't have the Southern Shadows to pull into himself. But what he has is the Gecko Spear that he took O's downwards, and he has the switch with the Doppelganger. Basically, the main two abilities that he has, and the bats when he splits the shadow. Oven can overcome that if he overheats himself to emit light to weaken the shadows, and Gecko Moria cannot hold his Oven's shadow because Oven literally might not have a shadow because he emits light. So Oven counters almost everything that Gecko Moria uses because Gecko Moria uses his abilities best when he has zombies. Since he doesn't have zombies, so it's a weaker version of Gecko Moria, so Oven can beat him easily. And that's the minute.
All right. Appreciate the take, Al. What was the diff? You said Oven, what diff?
I would go mid diff.
Mid diff. Okay. All right. We will move on to Tony Leo.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're a little low. Let me raise your volume on Discord.
I got you, man. Don't worry.
All right. I believe this is your first DDT, correct? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the name.
Yes, sir. But I super chat to you guys probably 3 times. I
Appreciate
got
it,
layered
bro.
with the psych with the buggy gang.
Arigato.
All right. So personally, I want to say Oven is going to take the lead on this one. It's already 12-3. And just like the Lakers, they losing. So I just want to say Oven. I want to say mid dev. Nah, easy dev. I'll just skip it to that personally. With Gecko Moria's shadow ability, I feel like Oven got the heat to beat that. No cap. And that's my take.
All right. Appreciate the take.
Appreciate the take. Tony.
We will go.
We will go.
Shut up, Ice. We will go to TTV Turkey.
Yo, hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Yo, what's up? Firstly, sorry if this is wasting time a little bit, but I love you guys so much, man. You guys are just so great. Every time I see the stream, it just, oh my days, it makes my day so much better, man. So I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
thank you
Thank
for
you,
that
man.
so much. Nah.
It wasn't easy starting top T, bro. It wasn't easy.
Alright, a bit controversial. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not that well versed with One Piece. I don't know all the ins and outs. I would say Moria would win here against Oven for a couple of reasons. One, Moria was pardon me. Moria was nearly the 10th commander of Black, or it was speculated he was going to be the 10th commander of Blackbeard. So now y'all are just going to let him slip like that. We were about to think he was going to be a Yonko's, one of the Yonko's, Titanic commanders. He was going to be, he was speculated to be one of those. Then he, as well as that, he sailed all the way from, I almost said he sailed, but Thriller Bark is an island. He went with Thriller Bark to go get, Absalom back. He went into Blackbeard's territory to go get Absalom back by himself, which I think that's impressive personally, but people are sleeping on him saying he's weak. As well, I just think his Devil Fruit is better than Oven's. I think we haven't seen enough from Oven. We also have to remember how far back Moria was compared to Oven, so he doesn't have all these fancy abilities and stuff that we've seen Oven use. Not saying maybe he does have them, but that's
Turkey.
speculation.
That's time.
Sorry, my bro.
Nah,
I would
you're
say
good, man.
Moria. I'd say Moria high to extreme death.
All right.
All right, love, bro.
2 things. One, speculating that a guy's gonna be a Titanic captain is not exactly a strength feat, but I'll allow it. Even if he was, is Oven not within the top 10 of Big Mom's crew? Is he not also a top 10 Yonko in that, like,
Yo, listen,
commander
I
in
just
that
wanted
light?
it to be
No?
more interesting, okay? I just wanted someone to pick Moria.
No, I
allow me, man.
was just fact checking on the logic. It's all good. It's all good. You can think it's Maury
Brother
inside.
man has an agenda.
I'm just trying to see what's good. Before I go to Quavo, Hime, what are you eating over there? See you dog.
It look like a Sour
Candies.
Patch Kid.
Candies.
Dog. Yo, she ate like 7 of them, bro. Back to back.
Yeah, I'm a candy head.
All right.
Mm.
Appreciate the take, Turkey. I think Turkey's gone. We will go to Libre. Did we already go to Libre?
No, I didn't. I arrived a bit late and didn't get my turn, but it's good.
Oh, good.
Mind if I put in my vote for the last DDT?
Sure. I don't know that we're gonna get to it, so I'll try to have to remember it for next time. But go ahead.
That's good. So it was Baron Tamago versus Conjuro. I'm gonna give Conjuro mid to high diff, and now I'll go to this fight. So, well, actually, first I should say happy birthday, Seb.
Thank you, thank you.
And you're doing a great job here. Thank you for putting this together. Hope you're all doing well. And so I'm gonna give this to Charlotte Oven. I'm gonna give him a low diff. I mean, Charlotte Oven, he can affect the temperature of certain states of matter. He can affect solids, he can affect liquids, so why couldn't he affect gas? He could raise the temperature of oxygen around him, and it could burn Moria alive. Now, the only chance Moria would probably get on this is if he had the shadow of Shimotsuki Ryuma, because he's fast and he was a legendary swordsman who beat a dragon in Wano. So it would give him a significant power up, but I don't believe we got shadows into this. And the only way Moria is going to win is if he cuts Oven's shadow, and Oven is too fast and he is able to match up with Sanji. He's able to match up with Ichiji. He's able to survive Big Mom's Conqueror's Hockey. So I'm giving it to Oven for this one. He has too many feats, and Moria just won't train.
All right.
Yeah, he fat. Yeah.
Well, see, there you go again, Ice. There you go again.
Bro, I didn't say it. Did I say Seb's name? Did I say his name?
Appreciate the take, Livre. We did get another $20 super chat from Mohammed Lear. It says, Chestnut, I already gave my respect to Moria. It's going to be extreme high diff. I am not sleeping on Moria. In fact, I actually thought he would kill one of Blackbeard's Titanic captains after he joined just because his friend died. I was disappointed. Looks like they're going back and forth.
He's joining. Bro keeps thinking he joined the Blackbeard Pirates. He's in prison. I don't understand what's happening. What's happening?
Chestnut, why are you always arguing with people?
Bro.
Always. It's never just like, you know what, Chestnut's right. It's always beef every stream.
Listen, I'm not gonna come in here and be all willy-nilly. If somebody got a disagreement, come at me. Give me panels.
But I appreciate the take, Livre. We will go.
He's a give me panels person.
To Nick Quavo, who was AFK earlier and then tried to come at me for skipping him earlier.
I actually had a long-winded explanation for this one with many mathematical equations and intricacies, but because Seb cut it down to only 1 minute, I guess I cannot present those arguments this time around.
Okay. No, you know what? Sure, yo. I think everybody's cool. Yo, Quavo, you get the 2 minutes, bro. Go ahead. Present your argument, bro.
Oh, mom, I gotta go do the laundry? Oh, hold up. I gotta do it in 30 seconds. All right. So, I'm giving this to Oven primarily because Moria's whack. Like, I know Oven is strong in his own right, but Moria's just not good to begin with.
Yeah.
So I just can't give him a win over a guy like Oven who's actually shown some great feats. Like if you put Oven on Thriller Bark, I'm certain he's putting the beats on Moria. So I'm gonna go mid diff for that one to Oven.
Appreciate.
Ain't even a bad take.
Appreciate the take, Quavo. That was
That's
better
a
than your
take worthy
usual
for
work.
mod. Worthy for mod.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
I second the take.
Appreciate that, y'all. I think that's everybody in this group. We're gonna get another group in here. Stick around if we do Virgo versus Pika. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to. It might be a little too late for me.
Can you confirm it? Because it's super late, man. If you're not doing it, I'm going to bed.
About to be blasphemous.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, all right. Next time, then.
I'm gonna get Lawrence in here for that stream, bro. I don't care.
Isn't Al like? Isn't it like 3 a.m. for you?
It's like 4 a.m.
Like
for him
6
right
a.m.?
now. He's tripping.
Yeah, it's quarter to 4, man. It's crazy.
No. You gotta catch some Z's, bro. You gotta catch some Z's.
Yeah, I do.
But all right, mods, drop this group and then get, I guess, everybody else who's in the den still waiting. I don't even know if there's still people in there. Can't see. Should have kept Miko in here so I can see the game, bro. Low key.
No, you can't watch it on YouTube.
What you mean?
Bro, how you want to know Skunky?
What you mean, bro? In a one little small little panel, bro?
On YouTube.
They not gonna see that. Are they?
If you say the F word, they can literally they don't hear it themselves. They use AI.
Yeah. Who you rooting for?
I just want a good game.
Who you rooting for?
The Nuggets.
Okay, good.
Really?
I don't like the Heat. That's why I asked.
She's a Raptors fan. You don't remember?
Oh yeah.
Canada and all that.
It's not because I come from Canada that I'm a Raptor fan. That's not true. It has nothing to do with it.
Are you a Raptors fan?
No, I was a Raptor fan like when they won, but I never was a Raptor fan.
Whatever, He-Man. whatever that means. Right. We got another group in here. I'm trying to remember who went already and who didn't. I think we'll just start with Chris, the silky one. We're doing 1 minute takes now, Chris. Because I got a wrap. It'll
be quick.
Oven versus Moria.
Okay. I don't know what anyone else said prior to me joining in. But I think that this is like one of the best matchups we've had so far, to be honest. I think Moria is very, very slept on. I personally think that if it wasn't for the plot, Luffy and Zoro and Sanji would have died at Thriller Bark. But with that being said, I'm still going to give it to Oven for this one just because... real quick question, like, is Moria getting ores or anything like that?
Nah, DDT rules. It's just him.
Okay.
Yeah. It's him.
That's weird. So I do like that Moria can switch between his doppelganger himself. He has like his break bad and stuff like that. But Oven is just too hot. You know what I'm saying? Like those scissors that he uses to cut shadows, I can literally see it melting before it even touches Oven. You know, so I don't see like Moria being able to take Oven's shadows, which is a half ability in my opinion. I don't see Moria's shadows being able to touch Oven. But I do still think it'll be like a extreme diff. This is my first time saying that. I think it's a very good matchup. But I'm gonna give it to Oven. But I do think Moria is stronger on paper though.
All right. Appreciate the take. Chris, we will go to Chris's arch rival in life, J. Cole.
Damn, man. Yes,
He's still in.
It'll never end, bro. It'll never end.
Cole's top 3, just number 3.
Oh man, so long as he's in the discussion. So I'm gonna say I think for similar reasons I'm gonna choose Moria simply because I think it is the kind of like the crocodile situation. Like he's supposed to be like extremely difficult to fight, but the reality is like certain plot matchups end up making them, unfortunately, early on in the story look very weak. So you can't power scale in the same sense of like early Luffy versus later Luffy. And I don't like those kind of discussions. It don't make sense to me. I think Moria has a lot more up his
plate, as well as like I think he's a lot more like tactical than people would think. Even if you think of the Thriller Bark situation, there was tactics involved in that. It didn't work, but you know it was. So I feel like if he was to fight somebody like an Oven, he would kind of set up a lot of things. I don't see him just jumping into a fight without trying to get the upper hand in some type of way. So for that, I would say Moria.
That's time. But you said you got Moria. What was the diff?
High extreme.
Okay. All right. Appreciate the take, man. Traverse, we got your take already, right? Correct? I believe so. Or not? Long ass thumb, bro. All right. We will go to Wandon.
Hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? Hey, real quick, Larry saying Kid is phenomenal and then caping for a time ago. Goated this week. Crazy. But
moving different.
But then he said Dragon was a worse father to judge. Then, that went back down. But we gonna for this one we gonna go. I'm gonna stay Oven. Probably gonna broil this man. I can't. I feel like the light from the heat will weaken the shadows a little bit. And am I tripping? Because some people were saying Oven doesn't have hockey.
I don't recall if he has hockey or not. Honestly,
he does.
He does, right?
He has hockey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who has hockey?
Oven?
Most likely.
Because people said on the wiki he said he doesn't have hockey. I was pretty sure he
Yeah,
does.
on the
So
wiki
yeah.
he does.
There's a difference between saying he doesn't and saying it's not confirmed. Like, you know what I mean? It's not the same. Does it outright say that he doesn't have hockey on the wiki?
That's what I heard, but I think he did.
I don't think so.
But yeah, I'm going for the hockey. I'll say Oven high to extreme.
Appreciate the take. Juan, we will go to Juggernaut. And I believe this is your first DDT, so welcome. I'm not familiar with the name.
Thank you. I just want to say I'm a big fan of y'all. I appreciate what y'all are doing for the One Piece community. It's awesome. Honestly, I'm pretty shocked as to how a lot of votes are going for Oven. I didn't expect this many. I'm gonna go Oven as well, but extreme diff for the reason that I believe that Moria is he's definitely underrated when it comes to his battle IQ at the very least, because I do believe the man is able to strategize in 1v1s as well as be able to get himself out of certain situations. I mean, we've seen that in Thriller Bark. However, I do think that he's out of practice when it comes to battle because he has all these people doing these things for him. So that's why I choose Oven in this situation. As well as the fact that he has hockey. But yeah.
All right. Appreciate the take, Juggernaut. And welcome to the DDT, man. Definitely pull up more often. Clean, concise take. And you were under the minute. So
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Of course.
We will go.
Seb, real quick.
What's
Seb, I got to go. What's the next matchup? I'll just get my take.
It's Virgo versus Pika, but we're not going to do it this week. I don't have the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a nice rest of the stream. I got to head out.
All right, Chris.
See you, Silky.
All right. Come here. Cute dog, yo.
Look at Yuki, bro. Look at Yuki just chilling.
Yeah, stop to Yuki.
For those of y'all that don't know, Yuki's real name is Ghost. But we will go to Just Chill.
Larry, I heard that.
No way. Larry, we heard that. Larry, we heard that.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, Larry.
I was gonna ignore it because I didn't think they could hear it. Oh my god.
All right, Larry.
All right, bye. I'm just gonna put him back in on the ground.
Bye, Ghost. Chill, you there? I don't think Just Chill is here.
He's probably chilling.
Just booted him. It's still showing mute, so he's probably AFK. But, we will go to Key.
as much as I want to give it to Moria because he's real slept on, I still got I'm not Oven, like extreme diff. Because I mean, he no diff to Sulong Peckham's, which I mean
Hello?
that's a feat in itself. And I mean, Moria, he did clash with Kaido, but it's like it's weird because it's like it's hard to scale him when we didn't have hockey introduced like back when he made his debut. But then when he clashed with Kaido, it was before that, but he looked like he had hockey. But it's kind of confusing. I can't really say like if he was to come back, he would have hockey. Like I can't assume that. But yeah, nah, I got Oven with a extreme diff for sure. But Moria slept on crazy though.
I agree. I do agree.
Yeah, it is wild to see that it's such a landslide.
I'm not surprised.
I guess I had a better debate than somebody else in the chat.
Well, who do you think's winning, Larry?
He gave his take earlier. He went with Oven. He's subtly and not so subtly attacking Chestnut Tanuki for her Moria take. They have a bit of a rivalry. I'll say that much.
Okay.
For reasons.
I don't know what Chestnut said, but it must have been something bad.
Right.
Bruh, how are you gonna say I said something bad when Larry literally was saying that Oven was Admiral level? I don't
What
want
the
to hear
heck?
that.
You did not say that,
Oven
buddy.
was Admiral level, and I get called for having bad. What is this?
Larry, bro,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
take
Did you really though?
That is
No, I didn't.
Larry, Larry got away with words.
You did imply that he was doing things that only admirals could do, which was cap. that was so cap, bro. That was like
in the verse.
that was ridiculous, bro.
I'm playing on facts.
It was not facts at
Bro,
all.
what did Oven do that was
Yo,
Admiral?
you said something that was complete
He
BS,
blitzed
bro.
by Sanji.
He said that Oven had admiral level devil fruit control.
You went from Wari back to Larry, bro.
Yo, bro, it was so ridiculous.
Depending on how long he had that devil fruit, that's a pretty good thing in my opinion.
I'm just saying, I was gonna say that he was like Merkin Fishman underwater, but that's not really impressive in One Piece, huh?
Oh, yo, but I be getting the Fishman hate. It's my thing. Jay comes in after not being on a DT for 5 weeks or more, and he's just out here racist as all hell.
Yo, Chestnut.
But it's all be.
Captain, you don't really love fish.
Yeah, it's on you, chill. It's on you.
Yeah, my bad about the mic problem.
Nah, you
But this is clearly Oven. Moria's out of his prime. He's fat. He's old. He's like Peter Parker from Spider-Verse, He's not what he used to be. And the title feat doesn't matter. It's like, imagine having a feat in your prime. It's like that. Moria's that uncle who used to be like, I would have went to the league if I didn't hurt my knee. That's exactly what Moria is. And Oven, sure, he's still a bum. He lives with his mom at 40 years old, but he got speed blitzed by Sanji. But the thing about this is he didn't get one shot by Sanji. Me, Whole Cake Island Sanji, I got him one shot in the entire crew from Thriller Bark. So the fact that Moria got beaten by Luffy and crew on Thriller Bark just says a lot about what his standing is, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say. Oven in 5, Thank you for your time.
Chill. I appreciate the take. That was funny as hell.
Yeah, that was actually funny.
Yo, do y'all think that Whole Cake Island Sanji is one-shotting the entire Straw Hat Pirates?
Absolute. From what's called from Thriller Bark.
Luffy might not win or nothing. You might get. I don't know if he just kicking him one time and the fight's over.
Well, as we've
absolutely.
seen, we've seen enough. He said that he will one shot the Straw Hats from Thriller Bark. The Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark Luffy was Nightmare Luffy. He was
Thriller Bark Luffy don't know how.
year 3.
Thriller Bark Luffy don't got hockey.
People without hockey be winning fights against people with hockey, bro. Like, I mean,
the whole crew
that is true, but you gotta remember.
Don't Crocodile have hockey?
Listen, all right.
You think
We on a tangent, and it's just Chill's fault. Never mind, yo. Never mind. Appreciate the take though. We will go to Q skill. Q, it's on you.
I'm over here watching the sequels of Star Wars, the worst 3 movies they have ever made. But besides that, I see your face. I took the nerve, didn't I? I took something. Yeah. The sequel's trash. Anyway, it's obviously. Listen, we got a dude who's devil fruit. Fun fact, we've seen multiple times. Oven's devil fruit has been rehashed 3 times in the series. 1 time in a movie, 2 times in filler. So we pretty much know how his fruit works. So I will bring that up. In terms of Moria, we're talking about a Moria who, after getting beat by Kaido, straight up went lazy mode and didn't really do nothing after that. The only way he built his crew was by taking other people's shadows from Marines and regular civilians and put them in dead people. Moria, Oven, wow, just Chu said he a bum living at his mama place. Oven actually commands a whole island. Just chill. So he ain't a bum living in his mama place. He's actually a governor in a country.
Yo, his mom
He's a
make him
governor
wash
in a
them dishes, bro. That's all that mean, bro.
His mama's paying his rent.
No, he murdering people. But still, how you think?
For his
You
mom.
really think Oven ain't? You really think Oven just ain't gonna sit here? You think Oven don't know about Moria and what he do? It was told that Big Mom information is Big Mom information network is even better than the world government. So he will have info on Moria how that work. So this ain't even a
Q,
debate.
That's time. You got Oven,
This
it
ain't
sounds
even
like?
a debate. This is an Oven win.
All right. What's the diff, bro? What percentage?
Man, 80% of the time he is winning.
80%. All right.
Man got squished by a whole ship and walked it off like it was nothing.
All right. We will move on to Sanji top 10. What's going on, Sanji?
Yeah, listen. Gecko Moria is getting like too much slander. Just Chill said that he was an old head that said he could have been in the league but broke his leg. Like, I mean, in actuality, he was a rookie that got his ankle broken from LeBron James. So there's a difference. You know what I mean? And he still became a warlord after. So
Still an old head.
Still made an all-star team one time. You feel me?
yeah,
He's
he's
the
an old head that went to the league. Okay.
He the D Rose of One Piece.
D Rose,
D
yeah.
Rose is crazy.
Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all took out the
Yo, I love D Rose. Don't
Nah, yo, don't violate my man D Rose like that, bro. He never gave up. He's still in here. I guess
Moria gave
Moria's
up,
still
though.
in here too.
No, he
Okay,
didn't.
wait. But does Gecko Moria have his like does he have like ores and shit? Or I mean
Language.
my bad.
And no, based off DDT rules, he doesn't have like outside, like he doesn't have ors. He won't have like Ryuma. He won't have like all the zombies.
Okay.
He'll have access to shadows and stuff, but it's not like off his thriller bark arsenal. So,
Okay. I'm still going with Gecko Moria.
Okay.
Because when he uses Shadows Asgard, he consumes like 1,000 shadows. And I think in one panel he literally cracked Thriller Bark in half with a punch. You know what I mean? That's honestly like some pre-times like post-time skip Luffy stuff, honestly. If
All right.
we're really
I got
looking
a,
at
hold,
it.
I got a question.
I mean, Oven's not that.
I got a
you know,
question.
strong.
Real quick, Q.
How he gonna do the 1,000 shadows thing when they 1v1 it on a random island with no one else around?
Cause he a throat goat.
I'm assuming that he's bringing his shadows with him.
Hey, bro,
Like-
like I'm just saying. I'm
Like,
just
like-
saying. I'm just saying how he go pull that 1,000 shadow Asgard out if they on a 1v1 in an island by themselves, bro.
I'm assuming. Okay, is he playing home or is he playing away?
Obviously, they both away. Neither of them home. They both away. I'm just
Listen,
asking, like, how you
I'm
gonna pull that
assuming
technique
Gecko
off?
Moria. First of all, you're underestimating Gecko Moria's
Oh,
smartness.
man.
I'm assuming that he's gonna bring the shadows
who
with
said
him.
that?
if
Hold
he's
up,
pulling
hold up. Who said that, bro?
That was me.
Yeah, that's J. Cole.
Yo, come on, yo. We supposed
I'm
to
sorry.
be a baby. Oh man. Alright, I guess it's time for my take. Cause we don't have any more people to debate, right? I don't think there's anybody left in the den. Alright. I'll say this. A lot of decent arguments on both sides. I saw a lot of extreme diffs. I think this fight is very interesting. I think Oven very clearly has the Devil Fruit specific advantage in regards to the fact that he can use heat to negatively affect the shadows. He's also extremely durable. I also think that he can definitely melt anything that Moria throws at him. I think Moria's Devil Fruit is definitely more tricky, but it is more contingent on time period of the fight, as well as the turn. Huh?
Jarhead has to go after you.
Where's Jarhead? Where you see him? Oh. All right. I'll finish my thing. All right. Anyway, so yeah, like the time of the day of the fight, with the shadows and things, the fact that it is DDT rules, and he's not gonna have access to ores. He's not gonna have access to his zombie army. He's not gonna have access to. I'm not gonna give him Shadow Asgard. I think he'll still have at least some shadows in his tuck that he could use, but I don't think we can give him full Shadow Asgard capabilities.
Well, hold on, Seb.
What's up?
Because last time I was here, which was a while ago, I thought we had decided on a set rule for the amount of shadows that Moria could keep with him.
Bruh, you crazy if you think I remember what that is.
We decided he gets 10 shadows.
Listen,
as like a set limit.
10 shadows.
Either
Y'all
way.
nerfing my boy.
Either way.
10 shadows. He ain't. I'm gonna be. If he only got 10 shadows, he definitely losing.
I mean, obviously, I don't think they forgot about the rule, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah,
but,
bro. Traverse cutting in for no reason
I mean, it's
whatsoever.
that, bro. He ruins his own DDT.
I was going off your rules, bro. I'll bring Asgard in here, bro. I will bring ores up. Okay? Give my boy a dub, but based off DT rules,
He ain't messing with Admiral though.
he's just limited.
I did not say that, bro.
He didn't say that. I do think if Oven had fought like the Moria that the Straw Hats had to fight and have to deal with all the stuff at Thriller Bark, it could be a much closer fight, and Moria might even win. Just so distracted Oven can get a shadow taken, and then if there's Sun out, it could be wraps from there. I just don't know if Moria's gonna be able to pull that off. As Larry pointed out earlier, he did get Loki just one shot by 𝗏𝗚, and 𝗏𝗚 was, he was still weary of Oven's abilities. So just based off the scaling, I will also say that knowing Oda, by the next time we see Moria doing things, he'll probably scale well above Oven, or at least above him to a level that is respectable. Like I think people were bringing up earlier, Moria is very slept on. His ability is pretty hawks if he uses it correctly. He just lost the will because he had his whole crew decimated in front of him. And by, like, I don't remember who it was who said it, but I think it might have been Sanji top 10. He got his ankle broken by LeBron, right? Like, it's not like he just got washed and everything. It's like, I fought a young Kaido, like, entering his prime kind of thing. It's not like I just lost to some random rookie scrub out here. I lost to one of the greatest pirates of all time on his come up. So, I just think Moria gets a huge, like a real bad rap. Duffer's tricky. I just don't know if he has enough in his bag to take out Oven, who can melt him, can hurt him, can do a lot, and has a negative impact that he can use on his shadows itself. So I'm going to go Oven, high diff. I do think the fact that Moria is a warlord means that he does scale around that, like, I don't know, Toby Ropo / like sweet officer level that like Oven is at. So I think it might be a really, really close fight here. But I think we've seen more from Oven as far as offensive capability and damage output than we really saw from Moria even at this level. Because when we saw him, it was pre-time skip and a much, much weaker version of people. Based off the narrative and based off just scaling, Luffy, if he runs into an Oven at that time, is probably getting washed pretty easily, right? So it is what it is. Love Moria, but taking the L. I'm gonna go high diff. Out of respect for
Moria's
Jarhead,
a Dolph Ziggler
it's high
of
diff.
the Warlords. Man have
Gecko
potential.
Moria ain't Admiral level.
Man have potential.
Not yet.
Man have potential. Moria's a
Moria
Dolph
ain't
Ziggler.
never gonna be Admiral level at any point.
I'll give
At least
Moria
Dolph Ziggler had a
if he
WWE
comes
championship
back.
at one point.
Right, we will
Moria's
go.
a John Cena.
We will go to
Jarhead.
Jarhead. But before we do that, we did get a couple super chats. We got one from the Monotonous Maker, who is joining our Nakama status, became a member. So shout out to the Monotonous. And we got a $5 super chat from Muhammad Lear. It says, "At Toby, thanks. Y'all be safe. Have a good night, guys. Bye. By the way, L Chestnut." It says last night. Yo, oh man, Chestnut, you got a hater officially. When they super chat,
Bro didn't even know that Moria didn't join the Blackbeard crew. I think he needs to reread the manga a bit, but that's just me.
Go ahead, Chestnut.
Talk your stuff, girl.
Talk your stuff,
bro. Bro, don't even know. I think. Bro
I got a
just needs to go
question.
reread a
Who
bit.
did Chestnut vote for?
Chestnut voted for Moria.
Who did you vote for, Chestnut?
I got Moria.
Oh, no, she got no right to talk.
Bro, y'all really just picked the cooler look. Half of your guys' arguments for that oven looked cooler.
Yo,
Chestnut.
I don't even think
they
oven
were
look.
like, yo,
Hold on.
Oven was
Pause, hold
good,
up.
yo. Straight up, they was very
Nah,
vibey.
I don't.
You know
I
what?
think Oven. I'm gonna be honest. Out of the three brothers, Oven looks the worst. He
Nah,
has
that
no
goes
drip.
to Fuku.
I don't know about that.
He
got
has
six
no
packs.
drip.
Fuku be looking a little weird.
No. No. You know what Oven look like? Oven look like a 10-year-old kid playing superhero. I could do cape around my neck and little gloves. Yes.
He did kind of look like a mascot.
Nobody
Nah,
talked
but
about
hold
the
on.
brothers. We were all talking
Yo,
about
Jarhead,
Moria
Jarhead,
versus
Jarhead.
Oven.
Yeah, we
So-
gotta get
Chestnut, I get-
Jarhead's take, y'all.
Yo,
Oh,
I like
yeah.
listening to his low key.
Jarhead, it's on you, and I better not hear no low diff, bro.
You
That's all I wanna
won't.
know.
Let me tell you this. I heard a couple low diffs, a little disappointed, but we got some newbies in here. It's okay. They'll learn. They'll learn in a scary way sometime, you know? There ain't no low diffs in the DDT.
You're
I'll tell you
muted,
that.
my guy.
We can hear.
Am
I can hear
muted?
him.
Oh, dude, I had that problem earlier. When we had the grand stage. Someone was talking, I couldn't hear. But anyways, I'll hurry up because I know we got time. I'm gonna say Moria, but I'm gonna argue with Chestnut for a second because I saw that she said that boiling the ocean or the sea is not that impressive. Holy crap, that is a big take. That is very, very impressive. Yeah, like a pot can boil at 100 degrees, but like you said yourself in the chat, the amount of water that an ocean or sea is crazy. But I still got Moria because I mean he ain't someone to sleep on. I think he's just writ like a kind of like a gag villain. Like I've never seen him take a dub, to be honest. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'll say Moria because I think he's got something that he could pull out.
Man was so useless. The world government wanted to kill him after a war. I'm just saying.
Are you sure it was useless or scary? Because who
No, useless. They wanted to. It wasn't scary. He was useless.
Out of fear.
He was. It wasn't out of fear. It was like he's useless.
Well, like you said too, like willpower, like he ain't believing himself. What if he does believe in himself? You know, like I'm just saying he got a punch waiting, and I want to see if it happens.
And he would swallow
Gotta
his
give
soul.
this man
You know
willpower.
Yo, cold, bro.
I was gonna say, even though I got
I'm
Oven
just-
winning, I don't.
I'm just saying,
I don't think
they
I should
chose-
use Moria's
I'm
weight
just-
to discredit him. You know.
I'm
just
I feel like-
saying. They chose.
Y'all out here fat shaming Moria, and I don't appreciate it. I'm a big
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
bro.
Bro, he
This how-
gets
I'm
so
just
much
gonna
hate
say
just because of
this.
his
I'm just
design.
gonna
I
say
swear.
Nobody's fat shaming her. Like we're not fat shaming him.
No,
we're
they
just saying that
absolutely
he's
fat
built
shame him.
weird. He's built.
He's an
weird.
onion.
I swear, if he had a cooler design,
legit
people
built
wouldn't sleep
weird.
on him as
His-
much,
his
bro.
build
I'm
makes
gonna
no
say
sense.
this. I'm gonna
He's
say
a
this.
bullet.
Man,
The
Blackbeard is
Marines.
fat. I said
The
it, alright?
Marines didn't want to kill Boa Hancock, even though she was openly attacking other
She
Marines on
fine,
purpose.
Everyone in
Yeah.
the
Cause she
Marines
daddy.
wants to be
Oh,
with
boy.
They wanted to kill
Yeah, I
Moria.
can't
They
resist.
wanted to kill
So,
Moria.
Attractiveness
I got
matters,
the
bro.
figurine from
He
Boa.
did- See, look, Bo's a
Look.
baddie. Who wants to put her?
Is this
up in
PG-13?
ballet,
Yeah,
man?
we need to keep her around.
This is Boa. This is Boa.
Wait, who said that?
Sounds
Wait,
like
who
Moria.
said
I
that?
just got her today.
Yo, what's good
Wait.
with y'all
Caterpillar
today,
and
bro?
Edge
Wait, someone just I heard someone say that. Who
man.
said we need to keep
Yo,
her
actually,
around?
can I ask Larry a
We
question real
do,
quick?
bro. We need to.
Yo, can I ask Larry a question real quick?
So
I'm testing you, Larry. Did you show Seb what I told you on the phone the other day?
no.
I called it. I said, you better show me. He said, I will. I said,
What
"Okay."
happened?
What was it?
I said, remember the heartfelt thing that everyone in the chat was freaking out about? I was saying something really sweet, and you said, you better thank Seb for it. And I said, nah, that's your job to show him what I said. And you said, okay, I will. And I knew you'd forget, but I'm not mad about it.
He ain't show me nothing, Jarhead. I have no
I
idea what
basically-
you're talking about. Not in the slightest.
I don't want to say it again because it's like mushy, but I'll speed run it. I just said like I went through one of the
Oh,
worst things I've ever
yes.
went through in my life. Yeah.
No,
He
yeah,
watched
no.
the- no,
actually,
he watched the
actually,
video.
that was pointed
Okay.
out. That was pointed out in mod chat. I even pointed that out to Seb. Seb knows all about that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I have no idea what y'all talking
Yeah, he knows all
I
about
have
it.
no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah.
He knows all
What-
about it, and he goes, "I have no idea what you guys are talking about."
Nah, look, don't let Seb do that to you.
it's
I literally.
okay. It's okay.
He's just
I said it.
misremembering.
Yo, what are y'all talking about?
You
Do
watched
you want me
the
to speed
video,
run it?
and then
you
you
want me to speed
also
run it for
went
you?
into mod chat, and it's in mod chat too.
Man, Seb for worst mod. You know,
Yeah,
hashtag
Seb
worst
is
mod.
by
Absolutely.
far the
Talking about?
worst.
What are y'all talking about?
Him, man. Do you want me to
You know
speed
what
run it for you?
Jarhead talking about?
Speed run it, Jarhead. Speed run it, Jarhead.
Okay, so basically, I said I went through the worst thing I've ever went through my entire life, and for the first time ever, I didn't believe this, but I actually forgot about what was happening in my life. Like I've never like when people told me that, I was like, they're just dumb. Like that's not real. Like there's no way you can forget about these big important problems in your life. Like it's always there. And then I got on DDT, and I went like 5 hours even after dark DDT, just sitting in there for hours. Like I didn't even remember what I was doing until like I had to leave the Discord.
Yeah, so basically it was because of the DDT, which is in my chat again, and you watch.
Did y'all at me?
Yes, I at bro. Look, Jarhead.
He's like, please give me a card, bro. Please.
He's lying to your face right now, Jarhead. He knows.
Listen, Jarhead, I'm gonna go back and watch.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Out of
I
respect.
even tagged you in the minutes, dog. It's like an hour and 45, hour 47. Like, come on, Seb.
He said.
See, there's like 3 specific mods we have that are just terrible. And Seb's
It's
one of
fine,
them.
man. It's fine. I ain't mad about it. I just wanted to let you guys know because like I said, I never believed it. I was like, that ain't real. Like there ain't no way people can forget like these scary things in life, you know? And then I sat here for felt like hours just talking to people about One Piece for the first time ever. It was crazy.
Hey man.
So I'm gonna forget this whole conversation. Watch. Give it tomorrow.
He gonna forget the whole thing now.
He said,
like, yo, where did that come up, yo?
Yeah.
What DDT, yo?
Yeah, what DDT again? I don't even remember that. Did you at me? Yo, did you put the timestamp and everything?
Was I there?
Yo, leave me be, bro. Leave me be. Oh man. But we get 2 of the same super chat.
I got a question for you.
I actually do gotta drop y'all here. 'Cause I gotta run.
Please.
But
To be fair.
what happened?
No, I was just remembering about other things. To be fair, why you might not remember. So yeah, I ain't gonna give you too hard of a time.
I'll be alright. My bad though, Jarhead. For real. But alright, this was fun. It looks like we got 2 winners. Oven and Conjuro will make it to the next round of the DDT. We will get Virgo versus Pika eventually, y'all. Hopefully.
Okay,
Lawrence
but I didn't want to give my opinion on her. No, go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, what?
For
I'm confused.
No, because I'm gonna be there for the next one. I'm gonna give my opinion on Pika and Virgo.
I'm gonna hold
after.
you to that. I'm gonna hold you to that, He-Man. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Listen, bro. I just want to throw mad love at Chestnut because she's been having a hard time with TikTok. And if we can all just like give her a virtual hug, can that be possible? Yeah, we gotta give her a hug.
Yeah, like a group hug thing going on.
She not even on
Chestnut,
camera.
I hope you can feel my heat like Oven.
I'm here.
Damn.
Pod. Mad
I didn't mean
pod.
it like that.
Bro, you said it like that. What you mean?
Oh, Seb, when are we doing the Jeopardy thing, bro? We can let the mods know now.
Family Feud.
Oh, Family
Family
Feud.
Feud.
My bad. Family Feud.
Alright, so I'm going to Costa Rica in a couple days, so
Oh,
it's definitely not gonna be anytime soon.
Put on the calendar for August.
I heard I heard that it was really beautiful. So you love it.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Not as beautiful as you and Chestnut.
Oh my W
Hilarious.
Riz.
Oh, that's so sweet.
There was a filler character who made lava and ice, and y'all saying Oven's
still
boiling
up there?
I love how Larry's like, yo, you're beautiful.
Yeah,
She
I'm
instantly
trying-
goes,
yo, bro, 'cause
Didn't
I
you
know
have
her,
like a
bro.
Blackbeard Roger take?
Yeah, we did
we're
get
not talking about that.
we did get a $5 super chat
He doesn't believe that.
Yeah, everybody's bleeding Roger right now because of Plot. He ain't that good right now. He's dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Yo, I gotta read the super chat, y'all.
What?
We got a $5 super chat from Taco 101. It says Moria is a bum who thinks he's a king. Also, as a big boy myself, he's shaped like an onion.
He is. He legit is. Good one, Taco.
Oh
this is
my
why he won the
god.
matchup.
He made
Overcame the
mad
haters,
funny,
man.
Yo, I'm dead.
Like,
bro.
yo, you gotta admit, he big, but like,
He
it's
shaped
not that.
weird.
He just shaped weird, bro. Like,
He ain't
Oh,
shaped weird. He put on weight. You saw him in prime and now. There's clear
Hey
genetic
man,
difference.
if he can come back with his chin next chapter, I'll give him top 5.
Nah, bro. Look, look. I'm gonna say right.
That
Even
is
when he was banging with
crazy.
Kaido, it wasn't that impressive. That is still hyped up to this day.
Listen, I have nothing, bro. I have nothing for Moriya's attractiveness at any point in time, bro.
He ugly.
He's
not
Oogie
that
Boogie.
weird.
He fugly.
He's the Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
He is.
I love that movie.
Yo,
He's
that's
just
why.
fat 'cause
That's
he's
why I like
Thor's
Thriller
shadow.
Bark.
That's one of the best villains, man.
But y'all, I gotta run. I love to have this many mods in chat at once.
Yeah, this
It's
is
awesome.
dope. I kind of just want to chill, but I know the night has to go on. I'm like, yo, we got mods here, bro.
Listen, we do. It's dope.
We gonna have Mod Night soon, right?
Like
Sid?
Traverse is here, bro, on He-Man.
I haven't seen
Yo,
Traverse and He-Man in a minute, yo.
Been a minute, man.
But yo, I gotta end the stream, so give me 1 second, y'all. For those of you on YouTube, please drop the link to the DDT MVP survey. Vote for who you think deserves MVP this week. Got a lot of good candidates, honestly. I'm curious to see. Larry swore he was gonna win, so don't vote for Larry. No,
Yo, I almost swayed.
It's too late. I already
Listen.
voted.
That's crazy.
Some people already voted. I bet. But yeah, guys, stick around. There will be no DDT next week as I will be out of town. But we will pick it back up the week after for sure. All right, unless I do it like that Friday or something. I don't know. We'll talk.
Do it whenever.
But yeah, great to see y'all. Have a lot of fun. If you haven't already, like the stream. But Jana.
Jana,
Like
guys.
this stream.